Hello everybody and welcome to the Football Blogging Awards 2016, and for those of you who haven't watched Ball Street or seen Ball Street before, welcome to Ball Street. Hope you like it. We're here at Old Trafford. People aren't going to believe that, but we are here at Old Trafford. Honestly, it's here, it's everywhere. And we've got an incredible show for you, incredible night for you. We're going to be doing a live stream here, talking to all sorts of amazing football fan influencers that affect your lives and have changed the face of football journalism. One man who's changed the face of Football Journalism Awards is Anthony Cooper. Anthony, you created this whole thing. It's incredible to see where it is. I was here last year, and even from last year, it's grown a huge amount, hasn't it?
Yeah, this is our 5th event, and each year it's doubled at least. The interest in the awards, the fans getting behind it, and the bloggers as well that support us. Because without the bloggers, the awards would be nothing. But generally, it's a great event, and we just want to celebrate the online writing.
So Anthony is very humble and nice, but Anthony, this was a tiny thing. This was just an idea in your head, and you've gone for it. And what made you do it initially to create this award? Why did you think it was so important?
So initially, it was like a lot of bloggers do it. It was kind of a hobby, something to do, as a change in a career path, and it's just spiraled. It's got me into the career that I wanted it to do, but at the same time, it's grown to the size now where I have to carry on doing it because of the size. I want to carry on doing it. It's a great event. This year we got over 700 people come in. Last year we only had 270, and we've doubled the amount of votes, doubled the amount of people who've been nominated, and it's going strength on strength, and it just makes you think what can happen next year.
Are you surprised with the growth of I guess fan media and bloggers and things like that? Because the reason why this has grown so much is because this whole industry has grown so much. Are you surprised by that at all?
Yes and no. I think when we started it, we had no dreams that the awards would be as big as what they are. We knew football blogging was massive back then. The fact that it is 50 times bigger than what it was back then now is, it's testament to, the fans that are actually going out there and writing about it, devoting their free time out of it, especially the ones that are unpaid, because 95% of them, they do it purely just for the fun of it.
Yeah. And a lot of people probably don't notice that. But thank you, Anthony, firstly.
No problem.
And have a great night. What we're going to find out today is that we're going to have a nice long chat in between the awards. We're going to show you the awards as well, and just show you kind of how hard these guys work and what they have to do. We're going to have some great people here, Football Daily, Cheeky Sport, hopefully Palmer's FC, loads of great faces, and we want you guys to get involved as well, and you can do that through a few different social networks. Of course, we're on Facebook and YouTube right now, so get your comments and get your questions in for all the guests that we're going to have in, and whilst we're chatting to them, get your comments and questions in as well. We're going to talk about the industry, we're also going to talk about football as a whole and the year in football. You can snap us, ball_street, and you can tweet both us and the Football Blogging Awards using the hashtag FBAs and using @BallStreet. Obviously, we're going to be down here for some parts of it, but the main event is obviously upstairs. And I'm not going to be doing this alone tonight as well. We've got a previous winner, and in rehearsals he made it very clear that twice a winner of a Football Blogging Award. Paul from the Redmen TV. Paul is upstairs, where guys are all milling about and very excited about tonight's awards.
James, thank you very much, and very nice of you to mention, yes, 2 times winner of the Video Blogging Award. Anyway, yes, we're here at the Football Blogging Awards 2016 we're in Old Trafford, which is an uncomfortable place for me to be perfectly honest. It's the first time I've been here without a police escort. But yeah, as you can see, this is where it's all going to be going off tonight. People milling around. You've got the best and brightest of the footballing blogosphere have all descended upon Old Trafford to find out who are going to win a number of the prestigious awards tonight. Come with me, if you will. We'll take a walk over towards the stage. This is where it's all going to be going off. I can't say I approve of all of the iconography here, but you know what? They've kindly provided it, so that's fair play to them. But yes, the awards will be happening from up on here. They will be presented, and this is a reason to stay tuned. I'm certain I will be hosting the Football Video Blogging Award later on. As I said, I've won it twice, so I'm in a pretty good position to talk about it. Now, I've been asked by Ball Street, who are sponsoring that award, to present it, and I'll be doing from here. There will be a speech. I will be on the podium. That's not on. That's a good thing. I must check that that's on later on. Come down. You know what? Should we speak to some people? Gents, Hi.
Hello.
What are you here for? You up for an award tonight?
Yeah, we are. We're part of the QPR podcast, and we're up for best podcast.
Excellent. How long's it been going for?
We've been going for. This is our 6th season, isn't it?
Just over 5 years, yeah. When we got promoted under Neil Warnock in 2011, we got together and started up in that summer, August.
200 episodes. We're a good podcast, though. I'm not saying other people aren't, but we have had. Who have we had on? This year we've had on Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. We've had on Jerry Francis. We've had on.
Hasselbank's been appearing in a lot of places, though, to be fair.
We got him on for nothing as well.
Yeah.
Which is an achievement.
Fantastic. So what, just purely out of passion, you decided to just set it up as friends, or was there an inspiration behind it?
The inspiration behind it was that no one else was doing one, I think. And we got promoted in 2011. No one was running a QPR podcast, so we did it. We are... I mean, I know we're QPR, but we like to call ourselves the most listened to QPR show because we have more listeners than the club's official one.
Yeah. There's a lot of that going on. I think that's going to be a common theme throughout a lot of people here, is that, you know, fan-created media is starting to usurp the stuff, particularly being generated in-house, which is so boring, it's so dry.
You can have an opinion as well.
Yeah.
Which you can have an opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Guys, good luck with everything tonight. We are live right now on the Ball Street YouTube channel and on the Facebook page as well.
Oh, we like Ball Street.
Good.
We like Ball Street. So anybody listening to us, you can follow us on Twitter at QPR Pod. Thanks.
There you go. See, I love that. Well done, guys. Self-promotion, kings of self-promotion. If you see behind us, Anthony from the Blogging Awards is about to get people on the case. So, with all that being said, I'm going to hand down to James Alcott one more time to see what's going on. James, you wonderful man.
Paul, you are a wonderful man as well. Thank you very much. It's going to get hectic up there. I think we've got a long night ahead of us, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I've got Danny here from Classic Football Shirts. You're a sponsor tonight, and I'm guessing excited to be here even more so because you're a Man United fan, right?
That's correct, yeah. So it's looking forward to it. This is, you know, since 2002, it's been fantastic to see the awards go from strength to strength. And, you know, I've been involved as a sponsor for 4 or 5 years now. And, you know, the brand exposure that we get is absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, it's a great event.
And I guess it's something you kind of, it just connects with what Classic Football Shirts is about, right?
Absolutely. It's a perfect fit. I mean, we've got
great... pun?
Yeah, it's a perfect fit. We've got fantastic range of products. And, you know, when you talk about the audience that's just here tonight, but the audience of their fan base, it's absolutely massive. So for us to be able to communicate some of the great products that we have and put it in front of the right people, you know, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, because, I mean, at Ball Street, we understand that people, they're not... Traditional media, it's not as important as it was because people have got a phone and they can listen and talk to whoever they want to, and it's so interactive now. This is a great example of it. We get to hear from you guys and read your comments. Is that something that you think is have you noticed that? Because obviously 4 or 5 years sponsoring it, you must have seen that quite early.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We saw it as a big opportunity. If you take the big media, you know, to advertise. Hi, Paul. Yeah, not bad. If you take the big media, you know, the cost of advertising on certain platforms is exponential, and we saw this as a good opportunity to give something back to, you know, the guys that do this for absolutely nothing. So to give them a little bit of cash for the back pocket to help them build their site a bit further, you know, it's a win-win. So, you know, we're fully committed to kind of the blogging industry, if you like, and it's great to see it grow from strength to strength.
And Paul's got a whole YouTube channel dedicated to retro.
Yes.
And Classic Football Shirts, of course, is retro as well. What are the big sellers, and what are some of the worst? Like some of the videos that Paul's got is about the worst kits. Which do the worst kits do well?
The worst kits.
I think it's strange because the worst ones are often the ones that look aesthetically terrible, but it's often the ones that have the deepest, most sentimental value. Liverpool 1990, some of the Arsenal away kits from the early 90s.
Yeah, no, very much so. And some of because we've got a section in our website called Shockers, and there's some absolute horrific shirts aesthetically.
Like what?
I mean, there's some goalkeeper tops in particular are.
You're a 96, is that in there, surely?
Yeah, 96. David Seaman's shirt is a terrible shirt. But that's in there. But it's a statement piece, so people still buy them.
Yeah.
You know, but you wouldn't be surprised if, you know, I told you that Liverpool, Man United, AC Milan, Real Madrid, Juventus, they're the biggest sellers for us. But we have, like I said, we have shirts from all over the world, so, you know, we sell all sorts.
Is it hard? Do you ever get any in and you go, oh, kind of like, well, I kind of want that myself?
Well, there was the Jamaica all-in-one kit that came in the other day, which is...
Jamaica, sorry, like a onesie?
A onesie, a Jamaican onesie.
Wow.
Now, I thought it looked good in principle until I tried it on. And
you tried it. You know it's going to buy that now.
Well, you have to try it on. Well, I've not quite got the figure for it. But it is a great fitting product. But I mean, I think that's the beauty of our site, is that you just get lost in it, because you can go in.
It's the nostalgia of it.
Yeah, and you just get lost in it, and that's how we basically promote our brand. It's about promoting memories, and we sell on the back of memories. So, you know, I'm sure Paul's got some great memories of Liverpool, and as soon as you put a football shirt in front of him, bang, he thinks, oh God, yeah, I remember when Ronnie Rosenthal.
I actually remember football shirts better than scores.
Yeah,
it's weird.
And it's that schema of it all, is that you go, well, I know they were wearing this kit. If there's a trivia question, well, I know they were wearing the Carlsberg kit, so there must have been 93 and 94.
Oh, exactly.
And that'll get you there.
I was there with Liverpool, battered Crystal Palace. It might have been first game of the season at Selhurst Park, and I was there. I couldn't tell you what year it was. I always struggle with the score, but I know that Liverpool had the green sleeves, the white shirt, and the black 3 stripes up the side. I can tell you everything about the kits, but it gets you the fine details of the match, weirdly. It's just because I'm probably a bit thick, more than anything else.
And I guess final thing, me and Paul spoke about this actually a couple of weeks ago, is that, do you think the modern kits, they're trying to create classic kits and create sort of almost garish kits, so that down the line they like it? Like the fluorescent yellow one, I don't like it, you love it.
Toxic green.
Yeah. Do you think they're doing that? Can you see that?
I think there is an element of that. They're making statement pieces. But I think if you look at football shirts, I think everybody loves the cleanness of the classic shirts. You know, like for me, the 80s and the early 90s are the best kits around. And obviously you will get the brands who are now trying to replicate that. You've seen that with, you know, United doing it with the Adidas Originals and things like that. So yeah, I think that the big brands realise that nostalgia has got a big part to play, and they're trying to replicate it. So,
well, there you go. Daddy, love to meet you. Enjoy the night. Behave yourself.
I'll certainly will.
So as we've said, it's going to be a fantastic night, and there's so much to watch and to enjoy. Let's have a look at the running order for the evening, so you guys know what you've got to do for this evening. But ultimately, you need to just sit down and enjoy the show, because obviously you've got the awards, but you've got us guys chatting with some of the biggest influencers in football at the exact same time. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it now. So we're going to have some introductions from the presenters between 8 o'clock and 20 past 8. That's Natalie Pinkham and Smug Roberts. And then about 20 past, we're going to come back here. Me and Paul are going to be chatting away, hopefully, to Football Daily, to Cheeky Sport, to possibly even Stan Collymore.
I think you'd have to pin Cheeky Sport down.
I know, it's going to be difficult. Have you
seen how Joel's dressed?
Yes, that is a reason to stick around.
Literally, if you've not seen it, if you've not seen them on social media or what have you, I strongly suggest just hanging around to see how it's. Oh my word!
Yeah, he was, and we'll talk about how nervous he was about wearing it, just in case someone else wore the same thing.
Yeah. That's.
Now, back to that running order then. So the awards will actually kick off at 9 o'clock. You'll have 6 awards there at the start, including that important one for Stan Collymore. He's hoping to be voted the best football influencer in that one. Then about 9:30, you'll come back. We'll have Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV, and you never know if we can pin him down. Guillaume Balaguer. Difficult to say, but we said it. Hopefully we can talk about La Liga. Then we'll go back to the awards for the second half at 10 o'clock. Like I said, I told you it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a great night, and there is a huge award there. Best football video blog. A lot of Ball Street people in there. You won it as well, Paul, didn't you?
Right.
So yeah, it's right, all right. We're going to be saying that a few times, aren't we, today? And then we'll come back
and the comments.
Yeah,
Who is that?
We know.
Scouse dickhead.
Exactly.
Talking about the blogging award. It's me.
It's you. And then we'll come back and we'll hopefully speak to the winners of that award for one last 15 minutes. It's going to be an incredible night. It's going to be brilliant. We've also got a bit of football Pictionary as well, which you guys can play along at home.
I'm interested to see this now. I know you've been doing this on your podcast.
Yes. Great touch for a big lad.
Great touch for a big lad. That's something I'm very familiar with personally. My wife can attest to that. But no, I'm interested to see how, you know, Pictionary, you know, I'm a solid Pictionary player.
Do you think?
No,
right.
But we're about to find out how that handles, particularly in a live stream kind of environment.
Exactly. Well, it's going to be great. It does work well. You get to guess, and if you can guess it, then you get a shout out in the live stream, which is great as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great fun. And if people are awful at drawing, that's a beautiful thing as well.
I'm really looking forward to this. You know, we did the live stream last year, and it was very, very fixed. What's going to be great about this year? So obviously, thanks to everyone who's just joining in. We're going to be getting to chat to a lot of interesting people. Going to be having a laugh. I'm basically trying to make this as entertaining, as engaging as possible. As always, get in touch with the show by leaving comments alongside, underneath, etc. Tweet in at Ball Street as well if you want to. Prepare yourself for an epic night of football, blogging, mayhem, success. Presumably a couple of tears or two.
Do you think there'll be tears?
No. No, but the thing is, there's a lot of free alcohol, James.
Yeah.
So
later ones,
later on, all bets are off. Now, again, last year we had Ian McIntosh of Set Pieces fame was bladdered. We had a number of people who come up to me already and said,
2 minutes in, your name in the shame.
Lives. No. Sorry, Ian, if he's watching. But yeah, there's a few people say, are we getting the word?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. The important thing, guys, is this is Ball Street at its best, because this is Social Club, which was just, you talk about the football blogging awards with Anthony, and that was just an idea, and he made it a reality. Yep. Social Club every single Monday. Yep. Paul, you present it, and it's any football fan who gets it gets Social Club, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
And that's what we're bringing.
That's the beauty of this, and you know, I said earlier in the stream, I'm fortunate enough that I'm going to be presenting the video award on behalf of Ball Street, and I've been thinking about what to say and what that means. And, you know, the beauty is Social Club is an extension of this kind of thing. You know, the people who are here, they're here because they deserve to be here, because they work hard, they put the effort in, and people like what they do. You know, and nights like this, you know, I said we haven't been on that, been a recipient a couple of times. I'm joking when I say it, but at the same time, it meant so much to us, because it's such a thankless task at times that it means so much to have, you know, to be around your peers and to have the people who actually take the time out of their days and weeks and lives to watch your stuff, to go, well done, keep doing what you do, and get better at what you do as well.
And another reason that tonight's going to be great is because we've got time to talk about everything. So we are going to be talking about football.
Even maybe a little bit too much time at times.
Possibly, yes, sometimes. Can
it's almost like I probably should have spoke to people for a bit longer.
Possibly. But what I'm looking forward to talking about tonight is what happens behind the camera, because there are people that we're going to talk about who they work so hard, and like, put your violins away. I understand that they get to talk about football, and that's a beautiful thing. But they do it for the love of it, for generally no money, and it'll be interesting to give a little bit of insight into what they do outside of it. Yeah,
no, absolutely. We're getting the countdown. It means that the Bollywood is about to start. Shall we hand over?
Let's do it.
Let's hand over. See you again soon.
Hello everybody, we're ready to go if you are, so if you want to sit down please, and we shall start the evening. First of all, give my co-presenter Natalie Pike a big round of applause please, thank you very much.
Hello. Thank you, very kind. Ladies and gentlemen, Smug Roberts here this evening.
Thank you very much. Just to let you know what we're doing, we're just coming on now just to do a brief intro, because I've been told that the pies are ready. So we're going to be having the pie and chips, whatever it is we're getting over there. We've got lots to get through. One of the things that Natalie and I were talking about was that there's some people way at the back over there in the cheap seats.
Hello.
Hello. They're the ones that get frustrated and really slag us off online. Hello.
Wave if you can hear us. Thank you.
Any second now we're going to go into the script. So you know the score. We're going to write, there's 12 categories, which we're going to be doing after this bit, after we've had the food. So if you could all join in and make a good night of it, okay? That would be very nice. And practice, you've got to practice that thing as well, haven't you? That loser's face. Just in case somebody's got the mobile phone out and doing it, okay? So, are you ready for an entertaining evening? Okay, hey. I think we shall go to the script and we'll get through this.
Okay, we're going to the script now, my very serious voice. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Football Blogging Awards. Good crowd, good crowd. Yes. The awards ceremony created to award and celebrate the online writings of football fans.
It's now in its 5th year. The Football Blogging Awards have gone from strength to strength, with over 300,000 votes cast and over 2,000 bloggers and websites nominated, and that's more than doubling last year's efforts once again. So big round of applause on that, just that fact alone.
Continuing to grow, with more and more sites becoming more influential than regional and national newspapers and channels.
The FBAs were set up for the recognition of football bloggers for all the hard work and effort they put into the beautiful game.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to put your hands together for the man who made tonight happen. It's Anthony Cooper.
Thank you, thank you. I was not expecting that. So yeah, cheers for everyone for coming tonight. I think we can all speak for ourselves when everyone has contributed to the success of this event. Without bloggers, this event is nothing. So I want to give everyone a chance to give themselves a round of applause. So yeah, 700 people in the room. Given we're in Old Trafford, how many United fans have we got with us? And how many Liverpool fans have we got with us?
Should be interesting, shouldn't it? Yeah.
And there's a clear difference there. And given I'm a City fan, you know, there is not many better places than Old Trafford to host an event, and that's coming from a City fan. So I think to have over 700 people in the same room is just great for us. And on top of that, I just wanted to give massive thanks to all of our partners who have made this happen, especially our headline partners, Classic Football Shirts. So let's give them a round of applause as well as all the other partners coming. As well as supporting the event, they've also got a quiz on for tonight. You might have seen it already on our tables. You'll be able to see it on the screen drop in a sec. So we'll be collecting these, is it at half-time? Just after half-time. So if you fill in all these sheets, I think it's £250 credit that you can win on the Classic Football Shirts website. So make sure that you get these filled in way in advance.
Okay, best of order, please, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you very much.
So we've got a short video just to intro to the night.
One more time for Anthony Cooper, please.
Thank you. Could the people at the back see that?
Okay, everybody, we're just going to crack on with this little bit now. Those at the back, if you can just give us a wave so we know you can hear us over this way. Bar staff at the back, give us a wave. There they are. Don't put your hand up, love. You can strike a match. Just bear in mind. So, we won't do any more comedy then. Right, before we present any awards, I just want to mention that if you're on Twitter tonight, obviously you all will be, make sure you tag all your posts and pictures with the hashtag FBAs. I think that's a big F, a big B, a big A and a little S. And over to you, Natalie.
Right, we'll be back at 9 o'clock to present the first set of awards. But for now, the food will be served. Enjoy your evening. We'll be back soon.
See you back at 9 o'clock. Thank you.
everyone, welcome back. If you just joined us, this is the Football Blogging Awards 2016 live on Ball Street. If you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, welcome aboard. There's a whole host of interesting things going to be transpiring tonight from Old Trafford. First of those being that the introduction segment was 10 minutes shorter than we thought it was going to be.
Hey, don't worry about it.
No, that's fine.
It's fine.
Let's be perfectly honest, it just means that you and I get to talk to the camera more, and let's be honest, that's never really been a problem, has it?
Yeah, it's fine. And we've got Football Daily coming on in a second. They're making their way down. They're schmoozing. They do that.
I noticed 100% Leicester went for a wee.
They went for a wee instead. See, this is giving you all the behind the scenes.
They'll be here
stuff
at some point.
Yeah, so they'll be here as well at some point. So get your questions in.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing to say right now. Joe is a Man United fan. We could talk to him about that horror tackle for Ball Street FC. That was an incredible moment.
Yes, indeed.
So that might be a good idea as well.
Yeah, so we're going to have the Sport Bible in any moment now. I think they're just composing themselves behind camera, so whenever they're ready, we'll get them in, which should be an absolute thrill, I'm sure, if you're a big fan of Bibles of any sort.
Okay.
Guys, come in, sit down.
Come on down.
Yeah.
John and Joe. Oh, just John for now. You good?
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, mate. James, sit down.
Paul, mate, it's nice to meet you. Come in, take a seat.
So you're going to be all right with me out here, being a Manchester lad?
Well, you know.
Mate, if you're...
Who do you support?
That's for you, John.
You support City then, surely? United fan?
Your worst nightmare, mate.
Really?
I am your worst nightmare.
Oh dear, it's not a good start, is it? What's happening?
You support
What's
Man
going
United?
on?
You support
Chelsea.
You support Chelsea?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Explain.
What have you got to say about that?
I'm gobsmacked. How's that happened?
No, but apart from being gobsmacked, what else have you got to say?
Oh no, I'm fine with that. That's fine. As long as you don't support Man United.
Gobsmacked is not saying anything, is it?
No,
Being gobsmacked.
No, I'll be perfectly honest. I've got no problem with people from Manchester as long as they don't support Man United.
Why?
That's fine, you know, because you're just northerners other than that, aren't you?
But apart from being gobsmacked.
No, fine.
Right.
Are you excited about tonight's Sport Bible up for an award?
All sorts, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, everybody looks at us. It's the way you go, innit?
Yeah.
So everybody looks at the Sport Bible, tries to mimic our methods, our ways, our success, tries and fails, and that is a feather in our cap, to be honest.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it's been a crazy few years. It's almost come out of nowhere to being, if not the biggest, certainly one of the most dominant forces in social media.
Definitely.
How long have you been with the company?
6 months.
6 months. Been a bit of a roller coaster ride.
Not really, no. Just taking it from success, really.
Very nice. Are you enjoying the free Budweiser tonight?
So. So fucking so, my friend. Are we live here or what?
Say that again.
Are we live?
We are definitely live, guys.
Bonus.
I'm sure Sport Bible
bonus.
have shared this, right? They've shared this live.
Sports Bible will be all over this, doubtless.
Of course we will.
What's that for taking content? It's fine. We've got Football Daily on the way in.
Here he
Any
is. Look at
second
this,
now as well.
wandering in. Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
That's it?
No,
Stay there.
You
Get
chill.
yourself comfy, mate. I'll tell you what, have
Who
yourself...
have we got next?
Oh,
John,
hello.
have yourself a
There
hurry,
it is. We've got Neil Atkinson from the Anfield Rappers just stepped up to the plate.
There's your mic, mate.
Jack's told me just to come and do this.
Brilliant.
I love Chris Payjack. He's one of my favourite humans in the whole wide world.
He's a good man, isn't he?
Very much so. I'm Neil.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Excellent.
How are you?
I'm very, very good indeed. How are you?
Sound.
Having a good night. Can you believe they've let Yadar host this? It seems absolutely rock and roll to me.
Yeah.
He's having a great time up there.
He is. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? He's
Very
getting the
much
crowd
so.
waving.
Loads of that sort of stuff. What do you want to talk about, Paul?
Neil, you're up for Podcast Awards?
Yeah,
The
we're
Anfield Rap?
podcast award, yeah.
How you feeling? You confident?
Yeah, I'd like to think so, but you know, you never know with these things. It's nice to do. It's nice to be here. To be honest with you, I'm just happy to be nominated. Loads of other good podcasts in there. Some of them are even funnier than ours, like Atletico Mints, which is the business.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've come. I said to you, you've come mob-handed. There's four or 5 years, isn't
No, there's
there?
10. We've got a full
10.
table. We
A
brought
full
a full
Anfield Rap table.
Yeah, we brought a full table because we've got lads in the office, sound lads. And so, it's always nice to... We're really... In the last 12, 18 months, we've become a proper business, to be honest. So it's nice to be able to take these young lads who are, some of them are just graduated and all that sort of stuff, to come and do stuff with us. And it's good to get them in things like this with other humans who aren't us, because they must be sick of us by now. Yeah. So they get to sort of come and enjoy themselves and all that. So it's good.
We've kind of done that, except we've put ours to work upstairs.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is this a real big work?
They're currently replying to your comments.
No,
and mixing cameras. There you go. Yeah. Can we just? I don't know whether we're going to get Neil's. We're going to get Neil's.
Is the shoe
Don't see
today.
heels like that
And
much
also it's a
anymore.
gorgeous sock. So let's not pull our punches.
Salmon or pink?
The sock's red. The sock's red, but the shoe is a deep purple. Yeah. Purple. It goes with my shirt. I'm not messing about. I'm not playing games.
This is pretty, you've upped your clothing game, Neil.
Very much so, because the FBA's only happen once a year, and so it's a privilege to be here. So if you can't get dressed up for this, you can't get dressed up for anything.
No, absolutely not. James, how are you doing?
I'm all right, just chilling out here on the end. I'm just Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool. You're sandwiched between two Liverpool. You're okay with that?
Of course I am.
He's fine.
Of course
He's
I am.
here
Of
for
course
that.
I
It's
am.
all good.
I mean, we can talk about titles and things like that, which you can't, obviously.
Can we not?
We can talk about 18 of them.
Want to go down that
We've got
road?
18 of them.
Yeah, we'll talk about 18 of them. But also, this season's good. I mean, I actually think this season, the side that wins the league is going to be the best team in the country. And I don't mean to mess about. It could be Chelsea, it could be Liverpool. It's going to be the best team.
If we're talking about football, let's put all the rivals aside. But I think Chelsea and Liverpool are definitely the best football season. They will be anybody on the day, and it'll be an ultimate clash. Them two play each other at the moment. I thought you caught us very cold at Stamford Bridge a couple of weeks ago. Playing now,
I wouldn't fancy playing Chelsea this weekend compared to when we actually did play them.
To be fair, boys, you were the only side that I wouldn't fancy playing this moment tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And was that fair to say about the same as us?
Yeah, going both ways. Going both ways, definitely. City's strongest team's not a bad shout.
I've always said about Manchester City, best side on their day, they can tear anybody apart on their day. But their days don't come often enough.
I agree with you.
Well, there's something about Man City that, I mean, we saw it firsthand last season away from home. You get a couple of goals up, and it's the fan base. There's a fragility. There's a mental fragility in the fan base, I think, at times.
Yeah, they don't believe that they're winners.
Yeah,
they're all telling you sorry stories all the time.
I always said about City, the two times they won the league, they shouldn't have won it. 11-12, they shouldn't have won it. Manchester United absolutely ballsed it up, and you did as well.
Yeah.
Liverpool did. Two times they've won the league, and not only did they win it as almost default from somebody else, they can say fucked it up.
Well, go for it.
Yeah, fucked it up themselves.
Yeah.
They fucked it up themselves. Yeah. They didn't make it.
I can't even begin to imagine how many Man City fans are screaming at their computer screens right now. Well, fair play. They are a tremendous team. They've got a great manager. They've got some absolutely terrific players. I must admit, I hold no ill feeling towards Man City. I think there was a point a couple of years ago when Liverpool were doing really well, and I thought this could be it. This could be Liverpool and Man City duking it out for a couple of years then, and then Liverpool fucked it up, sold off Suarez, etc., and it's not taken.
But it's interesting that like, no one's retained the title this decade, and no one's going to. So they're not going into 2017 because Leicester are not winning this league, obviously. Yeah. So no one can retain this title, and I think now there's a situation where there's any one of 5 teams could still win this league this season if they put it on together. My 5 would be Manchester City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool and Chelsea. Yeah. Not necessarily in that order. I wouldn't include United. I wouldn't include United, not in a moody sense, just more that the sort of, it's going to take them a little bit of time to sort themselves out. Next season, I'd actually make United favourites for the for 2017, 2018 right now, if you ask me, but not this season. I think it's going to come too soon.
I'm a Chelsea fan, mate. I've sat through 2 episodes of Mourinho. I know how this goes. They're not winning anything.
No, really?
Nothing.
Are you a little bit surprised with how Chelsea have turned it around in the last few games?
Very surprised.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I thought we had a very bad transfer window. We needed Chelsea's faults go back to the 2015 transfer window. We won the league. We were the best side in 14-15. We deserved to win the league, right? I think it was Anderson said you strengthen when you're on top. And probably a few people have said that as well. And they never ever did do. 2014-15, that summer under Mourinho, they should have strengthened and blown everybody out of the water. They didn't, and it completely affects them.
What's incredible is he's made it work, hasn't he?
Conte.
Yeah, with that poor transfer window, he still somehow made it work.
And
what
this
looks like
is
a solid team.
Even
everyone was laughing at David Luiz 2 months ago.
Of course,
all of a sudden.
I wasn't. I think he's a really good player.
Yeah,
he's really good at football.
I always said, as a Chelsea fan, watch every game inside and out. David Luiz never let us down in big games. It was the small games where he let us down, where his concentration wasn't there. When it mattered, Munich away, Champions League final, Barcelona away when we won there, he was outstanding. It was the games, Stoke, West Broms, all this sort of stuff, where we let people down, right? When it matters, he stands up. which is a sign of a very good defender, apart from when you're getting beat by Germany 7-1. But I think I've always said confidence is such a football's such a confidence game. Yeah, of course. And you look at the way they're playing at the moment. I mean, against Everton, when we beat Everton 5-0, it's one of the. As a Chelsea fan that supported them for 20, 25 years, that was one of the best performances I've ever seen.
It was much helped by the fact that Phil Jagielka can't turn round.
No, it wasn't, mate.
And then Hazard has one of his
that was a way of a Liverpool fan trying to fucking farm it down.
I'm just trying to palm down Chelsea, I'm palming down Phil Jagielka. You just look at what I'm slaughtering. The one thing I'd say is that the other thing about the Premier League at the minute, the current top 5 managers, the current managers with the top 5 in the country, what a pint that is. What a great night out. Imagine those 5 out on the ale together, and the last man standing would be Pochettino. Klopp would be giving it the big one all night about how he'd stick it out and blah, blah, blah. And he'll do the karaoke at 3 a.m. and Pochettino would just keep drinking.
Yeah. Oh, I completely agree with that.
How would that go?
Oh, they'd be mad with everyone. Wenger would have to occasionally step in and say, can you calm it down, boys?
I think it'd be a bit like that, the drinking scene. Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they have the
with the woman?
Yeah, exactly.
The last one was Pochettino staring at Klopp.
And I think Klopp would go like this, and he'd just go.
Between a lot of them, would they do a night air?
What, round Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think Wenger would be up for it.
I think Wenger would be fine. Wenger's 6'4", he's got serious reach. Don't think for a second Wenger's scared of anybody.
And with that coach, if he gets him a pissed, he can start.
I don't think there's much behind that jab, that's all.
There might not be that much behind it, he's 64 now, but he could also talk you down out of a situation. He would explain to you why this was not a good idea. And then you'd all go from there. But it'd be, honestly, because they all come across like fellas who love the football, and they also love the footballers. I think that's a really rich and important thing, that for the first time, that it doesn't feel as though, like for instance, I love Benitez, I love the bones of Benitez, but Benitez is very cold, genuinely towards sort of like he sees footballers as things that you just sort of box off and get them to do stuff for you, whereas these lads, they all really come across like they love the footballers, they love making the footballers work hard for them, they all put a stint in, and also that they just sort of come across, they're sort of on the whole younger crew, only just finished playing, and they believe in something, and they believe in the primacy of playing footy. And I think it's dead exciting, and that's why I think this league this year, whoever wins it, whoever beats Liverpool to the title, fair play to them. If it's Chelsea, all the best.
Yeah, well, but lads are sorry, very sorry, we're going to have to
go all night, mate.
I know, exactly, we could do that all night.
Go and enjoy the rest of the bar. That night
trust me,
out
I intend to.
I expect you will. But thank you very much. That was interesting.
Yeah, see more from the guys as the night progresses.
And who's going to win the league? Let us know.
Let us know. I want to know from people in the comments below which of the managers in the Premier League right now individually is the best pint. Let us know in the comments.
Defo Pochettino with his little fat face.
Neil saying Pochettino.
Bit of tapas here and
Pards.
Not pards. He's like your old fella.
There we go.
He'd be necking the girls that you want to. Should we get off?
Brilliant, lads. Thanks very much. Much appreciated. Good luck with your awards. Good luck with all the best.
Best podcast category, but best social football account. That's where the Sport Bible is. Let's have a look at the other nominees. Just quickly, what's the boys' next lot are coming in? Bleacher Report are in there. Chelsea HQ, Empire of the Cop, which is a fantastic Twitter account based on Liverpool. WHU employee, Grand Old Team, Patrick Ward, the Away Fans. The Sport Bible, as we said, is one of the nominees for that award. Troll Football, which is very, very funny. And YNFA is the final nominee in that one. So stick around when the awards kick off. That's one of the first few. So we'll find out if John has won. I'm looking forward to that acceptance speech.
Wow, that is going to be next level. If he manages to make it up to the stage, that's one win. If he manages to make it back off the stage, I think basically cancel the award. Basically, retire the awards.
Retire the awards. What was incredible there is, initially, we struggled there initially. I wasn't sure where he was going, but then he became a really intellectual.
You lose privileges to these until you answer some questions.
And that's what social club's about. It's essentially a chat down the pub, and that's what that was, which is nice.
That was more figuratively than I think we expected.
Join us now. We've got the boys from Football Daily. Hello, you can get a round of applause from me.
Cheers,
thank you, mate.
How are you, pal? You all right?
Haven't dressed up that much, lads.
Well, you know, didn't want to overexert ourselves.
We were worried.
We were worried how smart people were going to come. We don't really know how smart people were going to come. Sorry, I'm not used to a handheld mic. I don't know, I'm not X Factor contestant. So. like Ricky Bobby.
Hello. Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how smart people were going to come. You look
You're
great.
looking dapper, pal.
I've tried. I've succeeded. You know.
Nailed it, mate.
No, I think you've done well because as you say, you've not fallen. You've not fallen between two. You know, you could if you got you've got shoes. You've got shoes on.
Like Danny Promotions 11, mate.
Yeah, shoes.
Smart shoes. No one's topping Neil from the Anfield Wrap shoes. I just point that out very early.
No, those purple shoes were something else, mate.
I don't think he's even pulling them off. So,
no, I think you've done well. You've gone. You know, you look sensible.
Cheers, lads.
You know,
thanks very
smart,
much.
respectable.
Doesn't get said very often.
Look better with the blazer. Look better with the blazer.
Your girlfriend's mums love yous.
I reckon they do. Hi Emma, if you're watching.
Definitely is, mate.
Cheers. No, that's the mum of the girlfriend. So she's not.
Hi Emma.
Yeah,
it does, yeah.
Watch out.
Let's talk about Football Daily's year. Some incredible moments, and I think we can talk about your year, and then we could probably talk about your team, Joe, because Mourinho was involved in both. Start with that shocking video in a good way.
Seamless, mate.
And what happened? Explain to people.
So yeah, I agree. I think that's probably my highlight of the year. So we did a sort of a prank. I was involved in the prank to a certain extent where I had Chris wasn't there. It was actually Patrick Van Straten and Dave Jackson, who also present us on the show, and we're doing this kind of thing at Google, and it was like a pre-Euro 2016 quiz kind of thing, and there was a cleaner in the background or pranking them that knew more about football than they did. And eventually it came out and I was like, oh, so it's a prank, lads. And then in walks Jose Mourinho, who just blew the whole thing open. I didn't have a clue Jose was there.
Prankception, mate.
Prankception, literally a prank within a prank.
Very, very good.
I gave him some limp handshake. Oh, well, Jose.
It's an honour.
It's an honour.
You did, yeah. It's an honour, Joe.
Do you know why I wasn't there? I volunteered to stay in the office that day. He didn't know the prank had reached that level.
Didn't either.
I edited the 50 worst footballing haircuts of that year, which is why I didn't get to meet Jose. So
lovely guy, that. Lovely
listen,
guy.
but it's those videos make it all possible.
exactly.
It is,
Well,
mate.
thank you. It's obviously got an appreciation of it.
Those are the
Yeah,
legs.
exactly. Yeah.
Just to say, guys, if you've got any questions for the boys from Football Daily, then get them in now. I'll see if I can read a few of them. The comment that stands out for me here, Gary Manning, pink socks. Which we,
Well, yeah, I think they were red.
But they weren't pink, were they?
socks.
Let's just make that
I
clear.
think they were red.
What are you wearing?
They had a red hue.
Saturday though.
Can we get every guest to show us their footwear?
I think my jeans are too fucking tight.
These trousers might split, yeah.
We've got Chelsea boots.
Very
Chelsea boots.
yeah, very
no,
similar.
Not Chelsea boots.
Chelsea bit. Can we just point out here?
right.
He's got zips on the back of his trousers.
Oh dear.
Now,
A little touch of the S&M about these boys.
And then are they like the
Slightly
natural
sexual.
smart equivalent
It's
to those
when
tracksuit
the tunes
bottoms where you can zip the bottoms?
Exactly, mate. When the tunes come out later, I'll be doing my best John Travolta, just giving it Saturday Night Fever. So,
I'd be interested to know. Watching at home, does anyone watching at home have zips on the back of their? I must admit, it's a genuinely new one. Is that so you can put your shoes on first and you can put your trousers on while you've got your shoes on?
You'll have to cut me out of these later. They're so tight. Jesus. So tight.
And let's talk about Leicester City actually. Just quickly, we'll get on to Mourinho in a bit. Leicester City, I mean, that's the moment of the year, right?
It's got to be. Obviously, James, you know I'm a Celtic fan, and James knows I'm
Hang
from
on,
Leicester.
you're on you decide.
I'm from Leicester. I am from Leicester.
Sorry,
so,
let's make that
I'm
clear.
I'm a Leicester fan by proxy, but
for one season, I haven't heard anything about Leicester out your mouth all year now. Since
giving it big licks now is on live. But James, you're right, mate. I don't think we'll ever experience anything like it in our lifetimes again, especially with the quality of manager in the Premier League now. I can't see it being eclipsed. What a moment.
The Leicester thing's fascinating to me because I'm really excited watching them in the Champions League because wouldn't it be amazing?
Conceded 0.
But this is the thing. We said, what's going to happen next season. I think everyone expected the Premier League was going to tail off to some extent because I don't think it's hard to manage on two fronts. But he's clearly going, well, you know what? We're not getting relegated. We'll have a spell of football between December and January, and then we'll have a little bit at the end of the season, maybe where we'll make sure we stay up. That'll be fine. No one cares. But they could make a really good fist. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see them do like a Leeds United, maybe reach the quarters or the semis.
I think what's worked for them is that they got a hell of an easy group. Let's be honest.
It's a Europa League group.
It is a Europa League group. Some lovely weekend breaks there as well, which they've got to enjoy. And then if they win that group, which looks like they're going to do, then they could easily get another easy-ish tie, and then all of a sudden in the quarterfinals.
And I think what Curry's, what favours them is, do European teams know how to set up against them? I think Premier teams have sussed them out a little bit, but I still think they're an unknown.
But I think that's the way to play in Europe.
Exactly.
Look, Rafa Benitez made a career of doing that, of being tight to the back and trying to hit on the counter and hit with pace and what have you. Leicester have got that in spades still, haven't they? So no, I would not be
back, who can hopefully fill that Kante role.
Yeah.
So.
I do think there's that they wanted it so much more than everyone else last year because they knew this is their chance. You're not going to get another chance for it. And I think they know the same thing for the Champions League as well. Whereas the league, they kind of, before the league even started, they can say what they want. They wouldn't have believed it was going to happen again and probably wouldn't have the momentum to do it again. But yeah, sure, if they could get a cheeky semi-final,
No way.
No?
If they get a team like
Bishop,
Shelby
it's just
before
Europa League.
or someone of that ilk.
I genuinely don't think it matters. I think they gave enough teams last season. I think they gave bloody noses to a lot of good teams. You know, I think it would be. Oh, Cheeky Sports are in the house. They're gonna
Look at this suit,
guys, taking over, mate.
You think he's Paul Pogba?
Hey!
How's it going?
Cheeky Sports are here.
We want to spend a good 10 minutes on this bit
So
of
we
what
did-
are
you wearing?
If you just joined us, welcome to the Football Blogging Awards 2016. Cheeky Sports are dropping in.
How's it going?
nice back you got
Fantastic,
there,
doing
Paul.
really good. How you guys doing?
How's it going, mate?
Lovely
glasses.
Now we did tease the jacket earlier on in the stream.
That's something else.
Where is the jacket from?
To be honest with you, it's a Zara jacket. I like to shop at Zara.
Zara.
But it's funny because James said,
From what year though?
Wore it. Have you really got this jacket as well?
Do you really think that I really
I
have?
don't know, to be honest with you.
But I'll
know.
tell you what the difference is. James might have it, but it's got all the hallmarks of a jacket that you feel very confident. Maybe you've got your girlfriend with you, and you go, oh yeah, lovely, and you get it home, and you put it on and you go, nope, I'm not wearing that outside.
Yeah.
And that's not because it's a bad jacket.
I mean,
that's because
I've done that
you need a certain degree of personal flair to pull off a jacket like
What you're
that.
saying
The
is Cheeky
truth
Sport
is-
Joel possesses that flair.
I'm just saying he's got it. I'm saying it.
I like it.
He exudes it. It comes out of his pores.
Got a little bit of Gok mate. It's all about the confidence, no?
How you guys doing though, man?
Yeah, sweet, mate. Sweet.
Look, and we just point out that the football
we're having a
daily
perfectly
lads
civil
have come-
conversation, but
have come dressed as basically like they're on some sort of Christian retreat.
Yeah.
And you guys have come like
the audition for
If I did this, I could go down as a Jehovah's.
excuse you, Paul.
I wouldn't say Christian retreat, I'd say Mormon retreat. They're going to Mormon retreat. You know what I'm saying? They left the blazers at home.
Joe, we're going to take this.
Blazers are upstairs. The Blazers are upstairs. But I've got some houses to knock on the door. Jerusalem Witness.
Yeah.
Jehovah's, sorry.
Jerusalem Witness.
Jerusalem Witness, Jerusalem.
One Budweiser.
There it is.
One Budweiser too many.
Brilliant.
They don't just let
Clearly, that doesn't hold true just for us as well.
I just, the
saying
best, the easiest part of this job sometimes is when it just, the content just flows on its own. Everyone's having their own conversations.
I mean, anyway, Leicester, Champions League, like what?
Shambles.
Let's move on to Mourinho. So
Go
you guys
on,
can share a mic. You guys can share a mic.
Yeah.
We did a Wall Street video. You're talking about Mourinho and Wenger.
That's
Which
gone well.
one was better?
Ooh.
Did very well. You can go check it out.
Big hitter.
That debate feels like it's changing a little bit.
Oh, what?
Why?
Yes, James. James.
Hold on.
In what sense,
I
James?
just want to say something here. James, obviously, QPR fan, Sports of London club. Of course, it's going to say it's changing a little bit. The reality of the fact is it ain't changed yet because Arsenal hasn't won the Premier League in 13 years. It can't change. It can't change if he hasn't won anything.
Dave was saying whilst we were
It can't
driving
change
up,
if he hasn't
if
won
anyone
anything.
argues against me, I'll just say you haven't won it in 13 years. But the reality is, right now, Arsene Wenger is in a better mental state. His team is in a better mental state than Mourinho. Mourinho, right, is not feeling. He hasn't been himself.
Well,
You
listen,
can see
just
it
go
in
and
press
drop
conferences.
Mourinho some chocks and some
all-
flowers off at the Lowry on the way home.
All I'm going to say
He'll be
about
fine.
that, all I want to say about what Joel just said there, yeah, is Arsenal is always in a better mental state around November, December. You know what I mean? They always is.
Yeah.
They always is. So are the Arsenal fans. Listen. This is the part of the season I love the most because the Arsenal fans are excited. They're happy.
But usually,
they're Wenger in.
but usually
When it hits
Mourinho.
January.
Usually Mourinho is also in a good mental state at this point. But the problem is, it hasn't been working for
All
him
I need to say is
for
one
2
thing.
years now.
Mourinho's got another 11 years to
Take it easy
get to
now,
the same
fam.
place as Arsene Wenger is. So in 11 years' time, if Mourinho ain't won no Premier Leagues, then we can have that conversation.
Listen,
Will he
mate,
be-
He can't be.
Listen.
Well, how many different clubs will he have been at by that point?
The question is,
3 more?
True,
4 more?
4, 5. The question, the truth is, yeah, of course Mourinho has had a better 11, 12, 13, whatever years than Wenger. Right now, at the current moment right now, he's very fragile, mate.
At the current moment,
Man United
Arsenal still haven't won the league in 13 years.
are not even sure
At
that they
the
actually
current
want their
moment-
current manager.
At the
It's like
current
they're looking at him going,
James, it's just a good job Man United and Arsenal fans don't bang on about it.
At the current moment, Arsenal are on top of the league. At the current moment, Arsenal still hasn't won the league in 13 years.
Man City are happy with their manager. Liverpool are happy with their manager.
So
Arsenal are happy with the manager. Man United just have no one else.
Yeah, we are.
No one else.
Yeah, we are.
No one else.
Very happy.
You know what I mean? You're not even sure.
In a few moments, we're going to have Lee from Bleacher Report on how he gets himself into this. I've got no idea. Can we just ask though, lads, obviously back to the awards tonight, the actual awards themselves are going to be coming up shortly. Best football, Boggin Awards, Cheeky Sport up for that. Are you guys in for
now against these boys?
You all in the same category?
Yeah. You know what? If you win, we're going to hijack the stage, much like you've hijacked our interview. And just
We were told we were on at 8:30, mate.
Hey, to be honest with you,
You're
in our slot, mate. I'm joking. I'm playing. If you guys win the award, I'm going up there like Kanye West. All right? You know what I mean? I'm playing.
That's just rude.
We'll be supporting you guys.
I'm doing a Conor McGregor.
We'll be supporting you guys.
shagging some connection on a motorbike.
It's a tough category. It's one of the. I think it's the toughest category of the night. To be honest with you. There's a lot of fantastic people within it.
We've won it twice.
Wait,
do you know who's won?
Hang on. When it was in a winner as well, wasn't it?
Hang on, I'm going to start a little tally of the amount of time.
I don't think he knew he was in it.
To say that he's won an award.
No, well done.
Two we're on.
Who else is in our category?
The same amount of times you've won the award.
True Geordie,
West Ham
Smith.
TV.
West Ham TV, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Here's a question.
4-4 tunes.
Here's a question. So we'll go along the line. Joel, if you can't win the award this year, who would you like to win it?
You watch your mouth here, Joel.
To be honest with you, I've watched quite a few of the people. And first of all, I'll probably be like, man, I haven't won. First of all. But secondly...
Selfish.
Yeah, you have to be. Secondly, I'll be really honest with you, there's a few of the guys that I generally watch, like Smith, True Geordie, like... Football Daily. No, but the truth is, there's a few, I watch these channels, generally.
On a regular basis.
So,
Arsenal Fan TV.
Like Arsenal Fan TV, do you know what I mean? Like, how can you not be entertained? So it's like, it's not like...
It's always the bridesmaids when this award
comes to this award, isn't it? Like,
How long does it take you to answer this question?
No, seriously, no, because I'm saying...
It's a politician's answer this.
This is the height...
Let him finish. Here we go.
You're actually getting closer to James as well. I'm just... what is this?
More tiptoes. Right, this is generally the hardest category, and it's hard to say, oh, you know what, I just want that guy to win. And I'm being dead serious. Guys are good. Guys are really good.
Anybody that wins it, I think... Anybody that wins it will deserve to win it. To be honest with you, if we don't win it, no one wins it. That's it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Do not drop those mics.
I would drop it.
Do not drop those mics. Just to clarify,
James, I'll keep it short
do
and
not
sweet.
drop the
Thank
mic.
you. Just...
Interesting. I'm going to say
sure who
Cheeky
wins,
Sport.
mate. I'm sure who wins is ever the most deserving. Do you know what I mean?
He's saying that because
Again, dodging it.
Now, fuck Cheeky Sport. Come on, True Geordie.
He's confident, isn't it?
Always, mate. Always.
Always.
Well, brilliant, gents. Thanks very much.
So much.
Right.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck. Good luck to all of
I just want
you.
to say my pie's cold. I was ready to tuck in some pie.
The food's not here, is it?
The food is here.
No, the food's not. No.
My pie is cold. I'm upset. I'm livid.
I just want to say big
No, the
shout
food's
out
fine.
to Bleacher Report Lee.
I just want to say, Mama, I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Bro, I stole your jacket, man. This is your blazer, man. I'm sorry, man. I know I'm sorry. I'm out of it.
It's nice. It's a nice jacket. It's not as nice as Joel, but it is a nice jacket.
It's not as nice as Joel's. I heard that.
Okay, Lee. Hello, mate.
Guys, thank you.
Has he got a mic? There's your mic.
Pleasure.
Dig in.
Yeah, please help yourself to a microphone.
Lee, Bleacher Report.
Yes.
Up for, remind me.
Best social accounts.
Best social account. Yes, sorry, we just went through the nominees.
We've just been cheeky sported.
Sorry, yeah.
So allow us a moment.
Sorry about the downgrading jacket.
I don't think the jacket
colour.
Jacket game is very strong. I like the fact that it's asymmetrical as well.
And the last guy wasn't wearing socks either, and I do have a pair of socks.
What's that? Can we see your shoes? Gone for brown leather, solid, safe, but also a little bit fancy at the same time.
We try.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone's talking to my ear.
Some of us
Say it
talked.
again.
It's all right, carry on. I'm just saying. Hello, Bleacher Report here. Confident? Have you hammered the retweets?
Let's not be overconfident. No, we're not polluted it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. This is not a rigged election. No, there's been enough of those recently.
Well, Bleacher Report have become a staple in so many people's lives over the last few years. Has it surprised you how big it's become?
I think we can pivot to what people are sharing and using, and how media. No, we're not slaves to social media, but we all know that habit now is with Facebook, it's with Snapchat, it's with Instagram especially. So we are, rather than just trying to stick a link on a social platform that no one uses because someone chose an algorithm, give people what they want. Let's have fun as well. Yeah. Too many legacy companies doing the same old stuff they've been doing for year in, year out. It's a bit tame. It's not what fans are talking about. It doesn't have to be dumb. It doesn't have to be dumb, but you can talk about what fans are doing.
Well, how does that come about then? Is that an editorial thing? Is that handed down to say, listen, guys, don't be? How do you stop sports content from being dry? Because there is a natural. It naturally shifts towards being, let's be honest, very, very dull and very, very boring. A lot of
because companies, let's say a TV company based in somewhere like Isleworth or Osterley, run by a big fat Australian. What is their goals? Is it to service fans, or is it to sell set-top boxes? Yeah. It's sell set-top boxes.
I feel like you're giving more and more clues with every word that comes.
So if you're a boxing fan, and if you're a boxing fan, so we're talking football here, but if you're a boxing fan and you're a fan of all fighters, you're a fan of Carl Frampton, all of a sudden you don't get anything about that fight because it's on Box Nation. That's not serving fans. Same way that companies, what commoditizes them becomes more important than actually serving an audience. And this may sound very highbrow, but you serve an audience, people think, oh, they're all right. Yeah. And that's basically the bottom line is you talk to the guys, talk to fans about what they want to hear, and you give them something interesting rather than the same old, and then you've got to give yourself a chance. Yeah. What it does need is that big companies need to make money quick. We all need to make money somehow, but with a bit of investment, a bit of long-termism, which is great in any way of life, then you can play the long game.
Yeah. So do you think there's been a sort of level of patronising then to the viewer, the reader, the audience? Previously, and that's why this kind of media is doing so well.
I wouldn't say, I know patronising, but when there's that same company on Friday, Sky Sports News, this is the subject everyone's talking about. No, it's not. It's the subject their editors told every journalist at every press conference to ask the manager. Yeah. No, go to Reddit, that's what people are talking about. Go to Facebook, go to your WhatsApp groups with your mates, that's what people are talking about, and we try to capture...
There's a social club on Ball Street on a Monday.
We try to capture that sense of what people are talking about.
How do you strike the balance then? Because I think there's the way everything's moved is there's a real pressure to generate revenue from what do, and you can see it now that there's the balance between basically clickbait and having I guess worthy content, even though I can't stand worthy as a concept, but also I can't stand clickbait as a concept. How does that work for Bleacher? Is there literally I don't know, is there a tick box where they say, yes, you've got to have X amount of these type of articles and X amount of those or whatever?
No, it's not that prescriptive because what people are talking about at any one time is not that prescriptive. So without want to get the concurrent number of the people watching this stream down to about 4, talking about money, no. Money will follow. If you do something good, we think, our engagement rates, here's the boring stuff, our engagement rates are really high. Yeah. Higher than everyone else on the same category today because we do good stuff. We think we do good stuff.
And so some fans who don't do a blog or do anything like that, they probably don't know too much about how crucial engagement is, and that is an analytic that people can that we can measure now. We can see if people are getting involved with the content or not, and that's what's making the content better and better as well.
We had more engagements than BBC in August, and they had the Olympics. Now people know that's a lot of that is about the power of football. And a lot of that is about the power of players as well, in terms of we find our audience is very global. Kids in particular, because our audience is really young, it's 30 and under. I have a role in the office at the first World Cup's 1998. And mine was a couple, maybe 4 or 5 before that. But the 1998 World Cup, and everything before 1998 is retro.
Yes.
So, if we do an article about Fat Ronaldo, that's like...
That makes me really sad.
My age about...
You mean original Ronaldo?
To really bring it down, Lee, a little bit.
To a kid of like 18,
sure.
I was talking about Fat Ronaldo. It's like talking to me about Di Stefano. It's like he's gone, he's done. Yeah. No, let's talk about. So no, we've got a feature out in end of the year about Michael Owen. remember when Michael Owen was actually good at football? No, but people don't know that. You know, they just think he's a terrible football commentator. If Michael Owen's watching, then you are terrible. You are terrible. Yeah, this is a call out to all the people I don't like.
Just quickly, how in terms of where does football rank in terms of most popular sports? The Bleacher cover.
Well, our office, so the London office. So as a company, obviously we're US owned. We have offices in New York, San Francisco.
It's like 15th. This is what you're going at, isn't it?
No, not at all. New York, San Francisco, and London, and worldwide, including the US, soccer, as they guys call it, we call it football. Third biggest sport behind their football and basketball. Why is that? Well, it's not Tim Howard saving every shot in sight of the World Cup. It's not MLS. It's FIFA. FIFA is really driving that, and in dorm rooms in the US, that tipping point between what's real and what's FIFA and how they merge is so unclear. And I think with like virtuality, esports, augmented reality, it's going to become less and less, because what's the difference? You know, we see this. You know, we had a chat with Alex Iwobi, and he talks about how he plays the game because he wants to know the attributes of the other fullback. Right.
I love that. So, isn't that the wonderful world that we live in? That Arsenal's wingers are scouting opposition on computer.
It's incredible.
That's incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Very good luck.
Sky, Michael Owen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cheers.
Whilst Lee
you're going to dig out someone, dig out.
Let's have a look at some nominees. Best young football blogger. Let's go through them right now. A big moment for these guys. Obviously, they've just decided to get writing, just put it out there and put themselves out there, and they're doing very well, and that's why they're in this category. Anfield Road 96 or Anfield RD 96 is a nominee tonight. Good luck to them. But by John Smith, Football Every Day, Herrera Techers, Hesham Bilal Hafiz, Jordan Luke.
You're doing really well there, mate.
Lillian, this is difficult. Lillian Carbis, Matt Lynch, Matty Roper, and the United Girl. Good luck to all of them and their nominees. Ladies,
hi.
How are we doing?
Hi.
Amy, Jade,
Hi.
are you
Hi.
good? Are you well?
We are. We didn't know anything about this, so we're a little bit like,
It's
our
gonna
food
be okay.
literally came. We were like, we're going to get indigestion, do we eat it quickly?
that's
Do we
fine.
come and do this?
And to be fair, I thought I might have been slightly overdressed, and now I feel desperately underdressed.
Dressed for the occasion.
It's an award ceremony, you know.
Exactly, it's a chance, isn't it?
I've been trying to say this.
You tell the Football Daily like that.
They came in
You've got to
jumpers.
scrub up well. Come on, you're not on the pitch now. Got to
Exactly.
dress up.
Get your questions in or comments or whatever you want on Facebook, on the YouTube, and we'll try and read them out. Guys, Chelsea and Man United, right? Okay, cool. We've had one Chelsea fan already.
Was that Chiji?
It was, I
David
don't know.
Chidge?
No, his name was John, actually. It's a sport Bible.
He was big and drunk.
Yes.
Okay. He was drunk.
And he was from
He's
Manchester
drunk.
and supported. Oh yeah.
Who?
He was fascinating.
Was he?
He was a fascinating human
He
being.
was a fascinating
If you missed that part of the stream, you can check back.
Yeah.
And click back and watch it early on in the stream. But yeah, how are you feeling about Chelsea right now? Things seem to be on the
Yeah, I'm feeling quite positive about it all, to be honest. I was saying to Jade last night, actually, we were having a little chat about last season, and obviously, it was a bit of a crap one for us. But I said, when you're always winning, it is actually it's not challenging, and it can get a little bit boring. So I did say that.
I don't know. It's very boring when you're winning, but
Wait, well,
Do you think that was Jose's plan?
No, I think
When
I
does it get
jinxed
exciting
it.
then?
No, hold on. I jinxed it because I literally, I was saying this when we were winning and we were the champions. And I was like, it's a little bit boring. Might be a bit fun if we got relegated. Next season, obviously we had an absolute...
I know, this is exactly what my reaction was like last night.
James, having experienced relegation.
Why would you want to get relegated? I don't understand.
Big fan.
It's just
It's not great. It's not as good as people think. And I don't think people think it's that good either.
Trust
If
me,
I'm
my
honest.
boyfriend's a Newcastle fan, so it's not.
Well, he's got Rafa, he's fine. He's coming back up. We're
screwed. Absolutely.
So Manchester United.
Yes.
Jose Mourinho, happy? I mean, he's not
He's
happy.
not happy. He's had a terrible few weeks, to be fair, hasn't he? Been getting sit out of the stands and everything, but I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see. I got trust. Every manager that comes in on Man United, I trust them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you got to give them time.
If David Moyes can't kill that, then nothing can.
No, that's true. You got to give them time. Like with Sir Alex Ferguson, it took time, and look how good and great he was. So like every manager, if you have time, and then I think we'll be all right. But
do you think Mourinho's right to complain, given that he's living in probably the best hotel in Manchester at the moment?
Oh, I don't know. I think he is a bit high maintenance. If that's what you want for a word.
No.
Oh, right.
That was very nice.
Someone got free accommodation, have they?
That was very nice.
Very clever.
Yeah, he's currently residing in the Lowry, isn't he? Kicking back, presumably looking at some paintings every now and again, you know. Poor old Jose.
The Football Blogging Awards is often seen as quite a male-dominated awards ceremony. How are you guys getting on?
We're one of the lads.
Yeah, we are the lads.
We are the
Good.
lads. We just dress up for the occasion, but we're still one of the lads.
I cannot walk in these shoes.
She
I've
can't
fallen
walk in the
over
shoes.
about
We're
3
like
times.
strutting down the
Someone
street.
was like, "How can you not walk in heels? You're a girl." I was like, "I'm not. I'm a boy. I'm a lad."
We're used to like trackies and t-shirts.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
trainers.
I just really want to put my trainers on.
Have you got them for the end of the night?
She was actually going to
I was
bring them.
actually
She had
gonna
like these
bring them,
glittery
yeah.
black Nike things, and she was going to wear them with a dress. And I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, it's alright for Lily Allen. If she can do it, I can.
True.
Lily Allen. When was the last time anyone mentioned Lily Allen? That's an amazing.
I don't know.
Is she relevant
I actually don't know.
That's good.
Is she still going, Lily Allen?
She must be still.
alive.
She's still alive.
She's still somewhere, is she? I haven't heard of
Jade,
her.
we've got a comment for you. Is Jade upset United is that low down? I'm guessing in the league.
I'm not upset
You're
because
okay.
we've got a lot of like time to improve. I think. I hope
It
we
makes
have.
it exciting, right?
Yeah. So let's just hope we don't get relegated.
It's not quite as exciting as being shit at football. Like, you know what I mean? Really.
One thing I think we've got to do with you is a bit of football Pictionary. We haven't done it yet.
No, we haven't got football Pictionary.
Cal, can we get the board for the football Pictionary, please? Come on in.
Carl's not prepared for this.
Carl's right. So we've got
Carl
pens,
desperately trying to
we've got
clean the
pens
board.
and all
yeah.
sorts, it's fine. Okay, so do you understand Stan Collymore is waiting in the wings. So who's the better drawer out of you two?
Oh God, I'm not good at drawing. I had an A in art, but I'm still crap.
A and R, that's you, Jade, I'm afraid.
I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Jade, there you go. Hold that.
Show the shit out of the board.
Showing off with
Did
an
I?
A
Did
and
I?
R.
And
You
there
should
is your
do it.
pen. You might need to stand up and put your mic down.
Put that down so they can see you. Yeah.
So you'll be on this camera.
What do I have to do?
So you need to hold. You're going to have to stand up and hold up your camera. I'll tell you what, I'll pop round.
You go round, James. So you were familiar with the concept of Pictionary?
Pictionary.
No.
You've never played Pictionary?
She's
You're
Welsh.
kidding me.
I'm Welsh.
You are
I can't
kidding
do
me.
anything of this. We're way behind.
Okay, sounds good. James out, my wonderful
I'm
assistant, is going to explain.
Okay,
So
so
maybe
this.
me should do it because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's going to be fun. I'll explain. You're going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
We're gonna
A and
do
R,
it.
she's sorted. Football Pictionary is when you draw. You try and draw something, and the guys and the audience at home try and guess what you're drawing. Okay, you with me? Great.
What kind of things are they going to be though?
So they're all going to be football related. They're all in this bowl right now. They're going to be they're a
it gonna
club
be like?
or a player.
Okay.
Okay. So if you
No
can guess
pressure.
them, we'll give you a shout out. So Paul, keep an eye on the comments over there. You've got 90 seconds.
The well-oiled
around
machine
got to guess,
in
what?
operation.
So the
here.
guys have got to guess, or the comments have got to
What
guess
if I
as
don't
well.
know what it is?
If you don't know what it is, then you can pick again.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
We'll hold that so we can hear you as well.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. Are you okay with it?
Are you gonna? Yeah, I'm not ready. I
It's good. It's good. All right, let's go.
I'll put it there.
Okay.
I won't look. I won't look.
You've just looked.
I
You
didn't read it.
genuinely
I didn't
just
read
looked
it.
at it.
Wait, are you? I don't even know what that
Okay, I'll look then. Okay. Do you know who that is?
I know who that is.
Yeah. Do you know the old guy who did that? Who was that guy?
No.
Do the one you know. Do the one you know.
that
Sorry. Do the one you know. So you can't write anything. You can't write any words. You can't write anything.
Oh my God.
You got to draw.
Sorry.
Oh, it's like Carol Vorderman, but
It's
drawing.
Yes, you're the Carol Vorderman of drawing. That's
Say what you
I was
see,
gonna
Paul. What
say-
you seeing?
Well, it's a is it a person? It looked a little bit like a misshapen penis at first, and I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Is that? I thought it might be
Stan,
like.
shout out if you know
Stan,
me.
shout out if you know
I
it.
thought that might be someone's shoulder with like a bite out of it. So I thought.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I can't write anything.
Well, is it Cristiano?
It is. Get another one. Get another one.
I thought it was going to be something to do with Suarez and the biting incident, but
Paul, you pass me the
no.
rubber.
I'm not quite sure what's going on right now.
Oh my God, I don't even. I'm
No, the bigger one.
Where's the? Oh,
You know who that is.
I know who it is.
Okay.
But I don't know what to draw.
Use your brain.
It's dynamite. It's dynamite television.
I've got a brain. I haven't got a brain.
Yes, you have, Jade. You're very intelligent.
You know what? There's no. You know what's added pressure?
really bad at this
Is
game,
that
I'm
probably
so
about
sorry. I don't
20,000
even- I don't
people
know
are
what to
watching
do.
on
What
Stan's
do I do
Periscope right now.
Draw. Yeah, that is tough, actually.
Yes,
Thinking
yeah,
about it.
totally.
Picking up one,
If you're
picking up
just
one.
joining us, welcome to the Football Blogging Awards 2016.
It's
The
tough,
awards,
it's tough.
they're still going on. They're currently having a pie break. So we're here
Yeah, I
in the
know who
Social
he
Club
is,
set.
but-
James is
If I
doing
just draw-
football Pictionary.
Oh.
James alongside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
He's a
like,
goalkeeper.
she's called
I'll give you
James.
clues as we go
Goalkeeper.
along. He's a goalkeeper. He played for
David
Man United.
Seaman, Peter Schmeichel.
Correct! There we go.
Oh, Peter Schmeichel all day long.
That was interesting.
Girls, thanks very much.
Thank you
Can
so
I say
much.
what,
There you
what's the
go.
role that you play in?
Got this.
Are you doing the after party?
We
Is
are
that
in
right?
charge of the
party.
after party, yeah.
You are coming on, Stan. You're coming on right in a second.
Are you guys coming along?
Yes.
No.
Why? You're not coming to the after party?
Is there not, I don't. Stan Collymore just walked in front of the cameras. Too professional. Stan, come in.
Hi, Stan.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, Stan. Nice to meet you.
Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck at the after party later
Thank
on.
you.
I'd
We're
love
going
to
to
say I'll
eat
see you
pie
there,
and
but
chips,
I
pie
won't.
and
Hope they
mash.
can go and heat it up for us now.
You're going to have to. Let Stan have a mic, and yeah, we're going to have your food now. We can let you digest
Mike?
it. Next.
Girls, enjoy. Thanks very much.
Stan,
You
how are you,
well?
mate?
Come and sit in with you.
Come and have a
Yeah,
seat,
jump
mate.
in, Stan.
How
These
are
are
you?
very trendy mics. Come on in. Come closer.
Come closer,
Come closer. See how
Look,
broadcasting's done.
He knows what he's doing on the social scene.
We've got
He's
M&Ms.
going on all the time.
That's yourself, by all means. So, Stan, it's been an interesting year since we spoke to you at the event
It
this
has.
time last year.
And I remember my speech was "Don't buy the Sun."
It was.
And
Went
the
down
s- and the
particularly
Sun,
well.
And the Sun ended up buying TalkSport, and I'm toast. But I don't regret it. Don't buy the Sun.
No, exactly
don't do it.
correct.
Yeah, it's been a great year. Went to the European Championships. The highest listening figures for the shows that I did, post-match phone-ins, and on Mondays. Got back after the Euros. Knew that News UK had bought the station. So my position was untenable. Collymore left, and it was
Was there
a
any
case of-
conversation between yourself and Colin over?
No, not really. I just said to him, "Well done for sticking to your guns," because he obviously made a point about he was there. He was still there in July, August, September, and he decided to walk away. So fair play to him. So I was on holiday in Greece and thought, I want to continue broadcasting. Won the Sony Awards, Sports Journalism Awards, this award last year, which meant a lot to me, this award last year, because you are essentially amongst, and you guys as well, people that are getting off their arses, doing their own thing and talking and engaging with football fans. I have come into contact with so many broadcasters on traditional means, television and radio, turn up 5 minutes beforehand, got an open up copy of a tabloid, not interested in engaging with the audience, not interested in giving any insight. So to be amongst people and to watch a lot of you bloggers develop and grow is an inspiration to me. So it was about August time and I thought, right, an app, makes sense, we've all got apps.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I hadn't now, in a way,
our
because
own
it's kind of like,
apps,
24/7. Football is on my mind, the business aspect of it is on my mind. My agent Kate's done an incredible job, she's a big Sheffield Wednesday fan. A very small group of us, and we launched the app about 3 weeks ago. An incredible number have downloaded it. We're top of the podcast charts in the UK. We've done our first outside broadcast at Wembley for the England-Scotland game the other day. So it's quite bewildering, really. And doing it yourself is completely different to doing it with somebody else.
Yeah. But you were here last year, so you got to meet a hell of a lot of people who do it on their own. Did that allow you to kind of have the confidence to go, I don't need TalkSport, I don't need these
I think
things,
the
I can
thing
do it
is,
on my
I think
own.
I've always been one of those people that they call like an early adopter. So with phones and technology, it's just something that really interests me. But I remember looking at a lot of the statistics around. I was just chatting to some of the Bleacher Report guys. One of them worked for the Mirror that used to sort of ghost my column. I'd have a chat with him, Dino, and he's now at Bleacher Report. He's moved from the Mirror to Bleacher Report, and he said 85% of their content, I mean, they are online, they're on desktop, and they're on app, is through their app. And the numbers that are making the leap from traditional means, because, look, we all live busy lives, but when a game is played now, and this is what I think we're seeing with things like Sky's figures going down, NFL figures going down watching, is that there used to be something called appointment to view. Game was on at 4 o'clock, everybody would watch it, and that was it. Now, because
traditional mainstream media has been forced, mostly with things like Twitter, where people were posting goals within a second of them being scored. They've done it.
Yeah.
So on Sky's app, basically, you can see the goal within 5 minutes of it. So what's the point of sitting down and watching a game, particularly if it's a poor game? So I think that the way that people are consuming content has massively changed. The statistics suggest that 20 minutes, half an hour is most people's kind of limit now when they're, depending on what they're watching. So why would you sit down and listen to a 3-hour radio station? Why would you sit down and watch a 2-hour television programme? The answer is we don't anymore. And so these guys, last year, chatting to them, I was really surprised how young a lot of them were, how incredibly entrepreneurial they were to say, you know what, my voice is as good as it is in terms of my football knowledge and football content and what I can do with technology, therefore I'm going to do it. And I've seen this particular award ceremony double in size in 1 year. I mean, there's 350 across the road at Hotel Football. There's 700 here tonight, which is what you would get for a football writers' dinner.
No, it's genuinely phenomenal.
There's a good
Can I
few.
just say as well, actually, that if the only man who's picked up awards that they've won more than me so far tonight has been Stan. So fair play. I thought I was going to be the king of that tonight.
We've got to ask your opinion on a few bits and
Yes,
pieces.
please do.
Because you, firstly, will Liverpool win the league? Sean Walker's asking that one.
They've got a hell of a chance. I mean, I think there are a lot of it is always going to boil down to the last third of the season, squad depth, what happens if 2 or 3 key players get injured or lose form, and the players that then come in, do they have the ability to be able to play at the same kind of level? If you don't believe me, look at Harry Kane with Spurs. Heung-min Son comes in for a couple of games, he's outstanding, then falls away and they're struggling to score goals, and I think they've scored a half of the amount of goals that Liverpool have in the time that Harry Kane's been out. But they're incredibly excited to watch. They've got a manager that is somebody that you'd want to follow, but I would imagine that in the dressing room as well, he doesn't take any BS. I think that sometimes when he's come out and he has been a little bit prickly, you think, oh, he has got that side to him. But absolutely they can, without a doubt. I think they're one of 4 or 5 clubs that can realistically win the league.
Ben Rowley asks, Stan, who is the best player in the Premier League right now?
Right now, it's a very difficult one because it depends on what kind of... I mean, I've been really impressed with Shkodran Mustafi at Arsenal. He's settled in as a central defender. David De Gea as a goalkeeper. I think
if you had to pay money to watch a player, which anyone in the Premier League you think, my God, I'd love to just
I think
go and watch
at
them
their
play.
very best, you're probably still looking at Eden Hazard because he's got that ability to take the ball on the halfway line, slalom past people and do something special. You're probably still looking at players like Mesut Ozil that I've been very critical of, but there's no doubt that he has a real talent and a real ability to be able to assist.
You've been critical of Mesut Ozil. How's that gone down for you online?
Yeah, not very well, especially with the Arsenal online family, which is probably the biggest in the country in terms. All I said is that he has such an amazing ability. You know, when you see, and you used to watch players like Graham Souness that had ability, but they had that something that they could run a game. He's quite a quiet lad, and sometimes in games I want to see him puff his chest out and be a Maradona figure for want of it. Not many people can do that, but I think he's got the ability to be able to transcend just being a nice, guy that scores 3 against Ludogorets and scores a great goal against Ludogorets. I want to see him do it against Barcelona, against Bayern, against Liverpool at Anfield when it really matters.
It's too late to dig yourself out now.
I know. I did all right though.
I might be digging a hole for myself here, but there's probably some aspects in the frustration that Arsenal fans have about Arsenal that they're the exact same frustrations that you have with Mesut Ozil because
it's shared by Arsenal fans. Yeah. Depending if Arsenal go on a run now of 4 games and they don't win, the criticism will be not only of Arsene Wenger but also of key players like Alexis Sanchez, like Theo Walcott, like Olivier Giroud, like Mesut Ozil.
It's similar to us with Liverpool with Phil Coutinho. You look at the guy and he's got all the talent in the world. This season's the first time though you can say, well, that's consistent. He's doing it week in, week out. He had a thing for us for years where you go 3 or 4 games and you'd be like, oh, has he got exactly what you're saying there?
Consistency.
Exactly. It's all well and good when you turn up, because Coutinho turned up for the big games, which is great because you need you guys to turn up on the big games. But he wasn't turning up he wasn't being a flat track bully, which is your best players. Cristiano Ronaldo used to do for Man United for fun, sticking in 40-yard strikes against Burnley and what have you. And they're the guys who win league titles for you, and that could be the difference maker. Mesut Ozil seems to be finding that consistency. Coutinho seems to be finding it. So, Arsenal fans, please
Please don't tweet me tonight. This is meant to be a celebration, Arsenal fans.
Just to go back quite a bit, actually, I guess, but there's a comment here, Stan, the god of Periscope. And you had
Journalist!
Amazing. That's what I want to talk about.
That got me out of being tear gassed, trust me, because the old Bill, I was following them around, obviously, in France.
You got your feet there, Stan.
I actually found it really interesting. Funnily enough, I spoke to a couple of the lads who were with Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland and England camps, and a lot of the lads were watching it live and they're going, oh, what the hell's he doing?
Because I missed that because I was there as well, and getting tear gassed.
Well,
I
just wanted it. We were in a hotel in the Old Port in Marseille, and I walked down, and there was probably 20 trucks with the water cannon.
Yeah.
And I thought I just want to have a look around because England fans do get a really negative rap, and a lot of them hadn't booked hotels because they played whoever it is that we played, and they were waiting, as they do, till 6 o'clock in the morning, the first flight to get them out. So a lot of them were just sitting on corners. And I saw about 400 locals in the main square by the port, and a whistle went. And they all went arrowing up alleyways, just giving people licks up the alleyways. So I followed it, and I was at the back, and then all of a sudden the police that were stood 40 yards away just started throwing tear gas into everything. So that when England played, I don't know, it was England played Wales, and we're in Lille, and of course England and Wales fans were all in very good spirits. Little bit of a concern about were there going to be any Russian fans, and we saw 5 or 6 Russian fans at the end of the road, chuck a couple of bottles and run off. 3,000 people then followed them. So that I'm just going to follow them and see where they go. And there are a few nuggets in there. There's a lad, an English lad, knocking people's car windows, which I thought, that's people's property, mate. And I remember saying, what a dick. And then following somebody else around and he had a chair. And then we got to a point where there was a standoff with the police. A Russian fan threw a bottle. The police went and nicked him, and then it all let loose. But people say, you know, was it scary? It wasn't, because you're amongst a lot of people going, what's Stan Collymore doing running around with us with his hoodie on? But also it's a great use of the tool, and whether it be for the American elections, which a lot of people were out following marches, and whether it be somebody giving tips on any number of things, I think Periscope is a fantastic tool that, of course, now has opened its doors to broadcasters to be able to use in a more professional way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just point out that Stan's probably got, again, more viewers on his phone than we have.
No, I bet him not. We're all in it together.
I guess there was that side of it at the Euros. The other side was really disappointing, as we very well know. Gareth Southgate, do you play with Gareth Southgate?
Yes, I was at we basically made he made his full debut and I made my away debut at Anfield for Crystal Palace. We basically grew up together in the Crystal Palace reserve team, and then he was my captain at Aston Villa. So we know each other very well. We text each other. I wished him luck on the job. I'm going to sit down and have a coffee with him in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
I must admit, because I'm no great England fan. It's just part of
You're Scouse, not English.
I am Stan.
Stan knows. But no, so I don't really follow it massively. But I must admit, immediately your reaction is kind of like. But then, you know, I caught a little bit of the games recently, and I saw him on the touchline. And you know what? I just enjoyed the way he reacted to stuff. There was one of the goals where he's turning around and screaming.
And let's be honest, if we are serious about having a football home, St George's Park, which is woefully underused, which we were promised was going to be a footballing home for coaches, for talent, for youngsters, is that then we've got to start pushing people towards the front of the queue to be able to
There's got to be a
get
pathway.
the jobs.
There has to be a pathway.
So I'm a big fan of Gareth. I know he had a tough time at Middlesbrough, but he was managing Middlesbrough that had not long, I think, well, they were a Premier League staple for a while. He'd won trophies with them. While Pep Guardiola was managing Barcelona B, under the radar. Yeah. So we either say, right, we're going to push this guy to the front and see whether he sink or swim, or we pay £5 or £6 million for another 60-something European manager that's just willing to top up their pension, and then they go and manage Azerbaijan, and then they go and manage Australia. So I'd much rather stick my neck out and say, let's at least support this guy. It was a very good result against the Scots. It was a decent performance at times against the Spanish, so support him.
And because you've played with him so much, what's he like as a person? Because I think some people might go,
yes, man.
He's a little bit, he's a yes man, he's weak, but then you see that passion.
We played,
when
Liverpool played Villa in an FA Cup semi-final here at Old Trafford, and he was marking me, and because At Crystal Palace, he was always the goody two-shoes and I was always the naughty one. So not a lot's changed there. Genuinely. So it was no surprise that he was always viewed as a very kind of, you know, dependable person. But I can remember us knocking 7 bells out of each other in that game here at Old Trafford because he wanted to win a cup semi-final. I wanted to win a cup semi-final. We ended up winning it. And we went head against each other. It got nasty at times, but once the whistle blew, shook hands and got on. So he's nobody's yes man. I think he's very polite, and there's nothing wrong with being polite. Yeah. So let's give him a bit of support.
If it isn't him, does the manager...
You're interested? Come back to you.
Does the manager need to be English? Because it's something that I believe I think it's a reflection of
yes,
your
because we've
setup.
Because we've got a home at St George's Park that is there quite simply to be able to push forward English coaching talent, English players of all levels and of both sexes. And if we don't do that, then what's the point of having the centre? I'm a big fan of people like Arsene Wenger and Jose Mourinho going to St George's Park and giving seminars and coaching young coaches like Sean Dyche and Eddie Howe and Gareth Southgate. It's barely used, the place, except for the women's team use it a lot and some of the underage teams. It's our Clairefontaine, it's our soccer city, so let's use it. And if we're going to use it, then we need to promote it. If we're going to promote it, then we need to promote people that have been in the system for quite a number of years. There's another issue very briefly about black coaches. There's a full international, one of the most famous players that we've ever produced. Got all of his badges, spoke to him the other day, and he sent off 27 applications and had 3 replies in 7 or 8 years. So that system isn't working. I'm not just talking for black coaches, but for English or British coaches generally. So a start might be, if this man, Gareth Southgate, can be even remotely successful, then others may follow. That's the aim.
Can he be successful?
I think so. I think that the aims are rock bottom, aren't they? I mean, qualify
it's
to get to...
confusing, I don't know. People want us to win.
Well, I was talking to somebody the other day. What are the aims and ambitions? Qualify from this group, which we should do. Yeah. And get out to be either 1 or 2 in a World Cup group, which means officially the latter stages, so the last 16. Quarterfinals, semi-finals, forget it. The aim is to qualify and then finish top 2 in the group, have some good experience of playing different teams from different zones that play in a different way, and let's go from there, because he will still be, by the time Russia comes around, he'll be about 48, which is still quite young for a coach.
Yeah, I think well, it sounds like they're going to go up on stage in a moment. So I think we've got a couple more moments left. We'll get the shout. James, do you want to just quickly do the nominees for best social football accounts?
Absolutely. Let me just get it. Here we go. So yeah, best social.
We're going live in about 10 seconds.
Best social football account. Bleacher Report, Chelsea HQ, Empire of the God. Next, there is haven't got time for the rest. But good luck to all the nominees. Thank you to Stan. Back to presenters.
That would be very much appreciated. And then the staff will be able to get to you and sort out all your requirements. So just to focus on the stage, if you could give my co-presenter Natalie a round of applause, please. Thank you. Just see where you're all at.
Very kind.
She's the one with the dress on, if you can't see us from the back. So welcome back. The food was okay, yep? Apparently the people at the back can hear us, but it is quite difficult for them. So, all the best. So we're going to start. But first of all, we'd like to show you how the night's going to progress now. So the first things first, we're going to read out the actual award, of which some of you will be involved in. Then we're going to ask the sponsor to come on stage. They'll come on stage, they'll do a bit of blah, 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 if they require that. And it's most welcome if you do. If you don't want to say anything, don't worry about it. We'll just get on with the next award. So if you would like to say a few words, feel free to do so. Then we have the nominees on the video screen. And that's where you do your clapping and put on your loser's face, if you can. Practice that. And then the sponsor will announce the winners. And that's the Judges Award and the Fans Award. There you go. Are you all okay with that?
And then you got to pose for a nice picture right here in the middle.
Oh, yeah, where is she?
A good pose.
Where's Liz? This is Liz.
Hi, Liz. Liz
Hello,
is
Liz.
taking your picture.
And she's pregnant, and it wasn't me. Okay.
So nice cheesy picture, and that'll go on your social media.
I just realised something. She's just told us, Liz, the photographer, has just told us that she's with child. So, is it your first child, Liz? Yeah. Okay, we'll act it out then for her. Okay. If you could all just look towards the stage, please. Thank you very much. If you could all just hold hands, please, as if we're in the labour ward. Just hold hands, please. Because I remember when my first child was born, I remember watching the telly and I turned to my missus and I said, "You all right, love?" And she went, "My waters have broke." I said, "Have they?" Fair enough. I didn't say that, obviously. The minute she said it, I shit myself. I jumped up, got in the car, went to the hospital, then I come back, I'd forgot her. It's easy done. But here's the part that Liz needs to know, because we fellas know the hardest bit is being in that delivery suite and holding the woman's hand. We all know that. But we're going to act it out now. So we get all hands, please, and very gently start saying, push, push, push. You ready? 1, 2, 3. No, if you could all do it together, that'd help. Again, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I'm glad it's not my baby. Anyway, cut a long story short.
Oh, God.
Put that on your website. So, we're going to crack on. Do you all want to crack on? Right, we need to involve the people in the back, don't we, Natalie?
Yes, let's get them involved.
So Natalie's come up with an idea. We're going to do a Mexican wave, just so we know that we're all together, we're all focused, and we're going to get on with it, okay? So drinks down, food down. Stan, our special guest this evening, Mr. Collymore's here. I've just spotted him there. Stan, can you start the Mexican wave from the front, please? You don't have to stand up, mate. You don't have to stand up, just to... Okay, we ready?
1,
all the way
2.
to the front, all the way to the back, and back again. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Yeah, it's sort of dying out in the middle, really.
Okay, they're trying at the end. It's the middle there.
Right, you can all stand up and do it. We'll all get focused. Are we ready again, Stan? Stand up this time.
Right.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Mexican wave from the front. You can do a woo if you want.
Middle.
It's quite a way back there, you know.
Hey!
It's quite
Round
a
of
way
applause
back.
for the Mexican wave.
Okay, and I'd like to announce before we go any further, Natalie, my co-presenter this evening, she's got her Man United joke that she'd like to do now for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Over to you, Natalie.
Thank you, everybody. This is well worth it. I've been thinking about it all day. If you can all pay attention, obviously, the City fan in the room would like to say, welcome to the FBAs to come to the home of Manchester United. So at least Old Trafford will be seeing some awards this year.
Oh, controversial.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, where are the United bloggers in the room? Any United bloggers in the room? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that's it.
excellent
Keep it.
news. Excellent news. You can all go home tonight and blog about your first trip to Old Trafford.
I tell you what, it went down all right, I love. Went down well, yeah.
Good one. Anyway, but
I'm
sorry.
not doing the Scouse joke. I want to get home.
But on a serious note, everybody, we have been told that Sir Alex Ferguson might be making an appearance this evening.
Really?
No, I'm only joking. No point jumping back on a sinking ship, is there? Right, that's it now. That's my United jokes. Thank you, thank you.
I'd just like to say that I am available for other functions, and that had nothing to do with me. Okay, we're going to start, and Natalie is going to announce the first award. But we're going to have some quiet in the room, please, for the awards, because it's a big occasion for those that get to win it, and for those that participate in it as well. So thank you very much for the best of behaviour and all that line of thing, you know. So, Natalie, if you could announce the first award. Thank you very much. Quiet, please.
Lovely, thank you. So on to the serious business of this evening. The first award tonight is for the best young blogger. To present the award, I'd like to welcome Bleacher Report to the stage. Welcome. Would you like to say a few words?
Only a few. So, why are Bleacher Report sponsoring this award? Main reason is tax, but the second reason is we were once a blog, and now we've developed into something different, investor in high-quality written visual content. Hopefully you all follow it across all the social platforms. Some of you I've seen may have borrowed it on your social platforms, but hopefully you all enjoy it, and that's why we're up for the best social account later on. And if you didn't vote for us, you're just a bunch of Chelsea rent boys, which brings me on to the nominees for the award. And the winner is Jordan Luke McDonald.
That's the winner of the Judges Award for the best young football blogger. And here's the man himself. Big round of applause, please. Congratulations. You got to say a few words?
Just want to say thank you to everyone who voted for me. Didn't expect it at all, to be honest. There's a lot of very talented young bloggers and lots of people out there who definitely could have won this award. Lots of very good writers, very talented writers. But yeah, so hopefully next year, or there's another award, isn't there? And also, I'd like to thank all of the websites and stuff that's let me write for them. And yeah, thanks to you guys for enjoying my articles and voting for me to win the award.
Congratulations. Let's get your award. Pose for a picture. Okay, now we have the winner of the Fans Award. Oh, come back, come back. Where are you going? There's another one. This is the winner of the Fans Award.
Okay, just quiet please for the announcement of the Fans Award. The Fans Award for the best young football blogger.
And the winner is Matt Lynch.
If you do win an award, if you want to just make your way down the middle where they've kept a space for you, please. Thank you.
He's jogging, come on.
What's your name again, Natalie?
Matt Lynch.
Come on, Matt. Well done, Matt, you were jogging. Would you like to say a few words, or are you not bothered?
Just thank you to anyone that has supported on my work. 5 years of work, and it's come to this. Thank you, and I'm knackered from running here.
Congratulations, they get your award and get a nice picture.
Congratulations.
The best young football blogger as voted for by the fans. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bleacher Report.
Okay, now we've got the best international football blog. That's the next award. I'd like to welcome Football Manager to the stage, please.
Hello. Would you like to say a few words?
No, thanks. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Suits us, right?
Okay, let's play the video.
And the winner, the judges' winner of Best International Blog is somewhere where we very much are tonight, Football Paradise.
Where are you, Football Paradise?
Do we have Football Paradise in the room?
They're coming,
They're
run,
coming.
run!
Yeah.
They're like, I am not running. This
This
is
the
my
guys on the left,
moment.
Let's welcome onto the stage
Football Paradise.
Football Paradise. Congratulations.
Thank you for everyone who voted for us, even though we won the Judges Award. Okay. It's been a long time coming. We are not recognized as much, but we've been writing for 8 years. And a little known fact is that we don't write for, like, all of us are like full time. They work full time somewhere else. And like a full-time writer, full-time doctor, full-time MBA student, and they still contribute to Football Paradise. So this means a lot to all of us. Thank you for this opportunity.
Congratulations.
Would you like to take a photograph?
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can very politely ask you to keep it down when they are when the winners are having their speeches, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. To be school teacher here. Football Paradise, thank you.
Congratulations. Just be careful on the step as you go. Well done.
Okay, we're moving on to the winner of the Fans Award now.
The Best International Football Blog Fans Award. Thank you very much.
Thank God I'm Irish. The winner is Phil McGillivon.
Let's keep it going for Phil.
Phil!
So clearly my name isn't Phil. Phil couldn't make it tonight. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce that name even if I tried. Yeah, we'll make sure that the award gets to him, and that is if you don't keep it yourself. And yeah, congratulations to Phil.
Yes, Phil.
Yeah. Just come here, stand there. Excuse me, Liz. Just do you want to Phil who couldn't be arsed coming? Thanks, Phil.
So we're now moving on to present the winner of the Best Social Football Account. And we'd like to welcome Snack Media to the stage.
Big round of applause for Snack Media, please. Thank you. Quiet, please. Thank you.
Evening, everyone. I think first things first is, there's a lot of people here tonight, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Anthony, who's put on this fantastic event. So I think first thing we should do is big round of applause for Anthony. So Snack Media have been supporting this event now for 3 years and will continue to do so for as long as Anthony and the FBAs want us. It's amazing to see so many friends, fantastic content creators and business colleagues in the room. Last year, when we did the social media desk, we got the FBAs trending in the UK. I can already tell you tonight, it's #1. Congratulations, that's brilliant work. We'd love to see it trending globally on Twitter, so don't be afraid to tweet and send out messages of congratulations to all of the attendees. So everyone should be proud. I think we've reached already 11 million people, so absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Jock Stein once said, football without fans is nothing. But without you guys, the football creators, bloggers, it just wouldn't be anywhere near as much fun. The likes of Arsenal Fan TV and their next craziest mental fan coming on. The Sport Bible lads and their latest memes. Football Fancast and their fantastic blogs. The Away Days guys and their funny football chants. Absolutely brilliant. It's this content, insight and opinion that makes our great game, football, shine with such glorious colour. Everyone should be really proud. Why? I'll tell you why. Because all the people here actually create real deep connections with fans, gathering their attention, creating reactions, likes, shares, watches, reads and comments. There are people here amongst the room that Premier League clubs and Champions League winners, you know, they'd be proud to actually achieve some of the things that you have. You know, don't underestimate what unofficial football can do. It's absolutely amazing. You know, so in an average month, the people in this room and the content that we produce will reach somewhere between 100 million and 2 million people around the world through posts, vines, shares, and jokes. Snack Media, we help you guys, so we try and help you host, create better content, and give you fan tools. But importantly, we help write checks as well. So we're here tonight at Sir Alex Ferguson's stand, and since he left a few years ago, Snack Media have written over £3 million worth of checks to content creators just like you. So if you're interested in making a little bit of money from the great content that you produce, come and see us. So without further ado, on to the awards for the best social media football account. Some fantastic nominations. Congratulations, everyone. And the winner is, of the Judges' Award, Empire of the Cop.
Let's keep the applause going, please, for the Empire of the Cop.
Congratulations. Oh, what he wants to say a few words. He's grabbing the mic. Go.
I'm glad he won this award because it proves some of our followers are actually real, so that's handy. So, but thanks very much. It's great being a Liverpool fan at the moment with Jurgen Klopp. I enjoy my job. It's nice being here. I look forward to meeting all you guys later, I guess. Sounds nice.
Congratulations. Get your award. Congratulations, Empire of the Cop. We're now moving on to the Fans Award.
No surprise here from the cheers in the room. The winner of the Fans Award is the Sport Bible.
Congratulations. So are you the chatty one? Lovely, here you go.
The Sport Bible won this award for the 3rd time in a row, and you'll never guess what happened next. Clickbait joke for you there, guys. Tease it. Just want to say a big thank you to Anthony for a great night again. Well done to all the other nominees for tonight. Cheeky Sport, where are you guys? Where are Cheeky Sport, guys? All the way at the back. Thank you for them. Thank you for all those, everything the guys have done for us. It's been a magical journey with all these guys, and we keep growing stronger. There isn't many of us in the team, and it's very emotional because we're losing Macaulay tonight, and he's been a big part of all of our success. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for everyone who voted.
The Sport Bible, get your picture.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah, let's get a proper football team picture.
Can't be any worse than Wales team.
Knees down, boys. Knees down. You've done it before. It's only on a stag do. One more time, please.
That's it, lads.
Okay, now I'm going to ask up to present the winner of the Best Football Club blog. I'd like to welcome One Football to the stage. Thank you. I thought he was sneaking in there then. Having a cheeky moment.
One Football. Good evening. Would you like to say a few words?
Excuse me. Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Thank you very much.
So this is a fitting award for us to produce because when One Football started their network a few years ago, it was actually based around a really nice selection of club blogs, and we've actually increased this to about 130 now, and what we see in the room tonight is a celebration of their efforts and also a lot of the guys who we don't work with but potentially might one day. So I'm really thrilled to be here and to present this award.
Okay, so we'll play the video for the Best Football Club blog, the nominees.
So the winner of the Judges Award, it's actually it's a good one for me as a Harry Kewell fan. I'd rather be Leeds.
I'd rather be Leeds. No, I thought it was you.
He's
You
just
go to
going
the
for
toilet.
a piss. Sorry. When you've got to go, haven't you?
Where are you?
Nice beard.
Run, come on! Round of applause, please. I'd rather be Leeds. Chatty? Yes. There you go. Say a few words.
Well, the last time we knocked Man U out of the cup, so it's good to win again. Thank you to everybody who voted, especially the judges, Eddie, to my followers who voted, and also Jake, who's been ranking me for a while, so it's a real honour. Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's get a nice picture.
One more time, please. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, we're going to move on to the winner of the Fans Award.
Actually, this one's even better. It's one of the blogs we work with, Anfield HQ.
Here it comes. Big round of applause, please. Thank you.
Anfield HQ, congratulations. How are you feeling, gents?
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's involved in Anfield HQ. Martin, who is at the back tonight, but is still a big part of what we do. My girlfriend, Gia, she's a big part of it as well. So I just want to say thank you and appreciate all the support.
Congratulations, Anfield HQ.
Big round of applause, please. Thank you. We'll have a photograph.
Lovely, thank you. Thank you very much. Still moving on to the next award of the night.
Natalie, just one sec. Can we just keep the chatter down a little bit when they're doing the speeches? That's all we're asking. And so far, so good. And over to you, Natalie. Thank you.
Thank you. So the next award of this evening is the Best Football Influencer Award. And we'd like to welcome Classic Football Shirts to the stage. Hello.
Good evening, all.
Firstly, I'd just like to congratulate all the finalists tonight and wish you all the best of luck. Over the last kind of 3 or 4 years, I've been involved with the Football Blogging Awards, and I've got to say it's absolutely fantastic to see the industry growing year on year. You know, if you look back at Stockport Guildhall in 2012 with over 100 people to now being hosted at Old Trafford in front of 800, you know, I think it's testament to the great work that Anthony and his team have put together. So, Classic Football Shirts are absolutely delighted to be headline partner. There's many of you in the room here that will already be working with us, but for those of you that don't, please do come and see us. We're sat on table 1 and 2, whether it's guest blogging, editorial, social posts, competitions, anything. We're really open-minded to any potential opportunities to collaborate with good content providers. So, like I said, please do come and see us. Let's watch the video.
The nominees.
Game after game after game, I realise now what is most important in my life: football.
Good evening. The game you're about to see is the most stupid, appalling, disgusting and disgraceful exhibition of football possibly in the history of the game.
And the winner of the best football influencer at the nominees. Sorry. Thanks. Sorry, I was watching that for so long, I was hypnotised. Keep it short, media based. So that's the nominees, and now we shall ask for the winner of the Judges Award, please.
And the winner of the Judges Award is Gillian Ballaghay.
Thank you very much. Let me share this award with those guys and girls that in the early 20s leave everything they know, as I did, to go to another country, to learn another language, to be part of another culture. It's a brave step and one that opens your mind, your eyes, and one that you all should do. So I'm sharing that with them. And if they're as lucky as I was of getting to know people that helped me to actually settle here at a time when I didn't have much money and couldn't eat very well, like Alistair, like Archie, like Valerie, like George, like Robert, like the other George, like Bernie, all those. This is my little homage to them. So thank you very much, all of you, for the judges, and thanks all of you for having helped me to get here. Cheers, thanks.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, now we're going to present the Fans Award.
And the Fans Award goes to Stan Collymore.
Just got Father Christmas in there for Stan as I go.
Just wanted to say thank you to everybody who was here for it last year, and it's doubled in size in 1 year. A lot of you guys are a massive inspiration to me because you've obviously started up and done the hard work to do something yourself in a pool of banal, middle-of-the-road pundits that turn up and talk about football. You guys genuinely add a freshness and innovation that is inspiring. I only said one word last year, and it was quite prophetic because I said shut down the sun, and it ended up... the reason why that is because, well, I've got my own personal reasons for it, but of course I get to the end of the season and the Sun end up buying TalkSport, so therefore I lose my job, so they got the last laugh, maybe. But shut the sun down, and thank you for having me. Thank you.
Oh, we'll get a picture, Stan. Congratulations, Stan. Oh, and just a quick word here.
Just a quick one. All of you will have noticed earlier on your tables, we put the CFS quiz sheets on. Now, I'm not saying it's tough, but if anybody's got 20 out of 20, you either wrote the questions yourself, or you found the answer sheet, or you're very good on Google. But hope you've all had a go. Before we end the half-time, we'll come round and collect, and we'll announce the winner at the end of the show. So thank you for your time. Cheers.
Lovely, thank you. So have a go at your quiz sheets if you haven't. So just one more award to go before we have our half-time.
And
to present the winner of the Best New Football Blog, we'd like to welcome Stevie Ritchie to the stage.
Woo, woo, woo. Stevie Ritchie to the stage.
Stevie, hello. We're going to get straight into it. Oh, you're saying?
Right. You don't know why I don't know what the fuck I'm singing yet. I don't know. But how are we? Lovely. Hands up all the Welsh. Hands up all the Scottish. Hands up all the fucking English. Are you all drunk yet? Well, hurry up, because the more you drink, the better I get. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I presenting the award?
Yep, so you can...
I don't know what I'm
you
doing.
can stand over here for a minute.
Oh, no, okay.
Let's have a look at the
All right,
nominees.
let's have a look at the nominees, everyone. I know. They told me to swear. I'm so sorry.
So we're just waiting for...
Stevie's broke the video.
So, I can't think... Just wondering if he don't get on in a minute, he's going to sing. Fucking fix it quick, son. So, the best new football blog. I'll just write one now while we're waiting. It's very nice of you all to suddenly go very quiet. Now the emphasis is on me to spend 2 minutes filling in. Thanks a lot, you bunch of twats. So...
Hey!
Sorry for language. Here we go, the best new football blog.
And the winner of the Judges Award.
Okay, right. The winner is, drum roll please. All right, forget it. The Football Lab.
Have we got somebody from the Football Lab?
The Football Lab.
Oh, their security, them two, for definite.
He's coming right down the
coming
middle.
Down. He's coming down. Come on, let's keep the energy up. Round of applause, please. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. As a Birmingham City fan, this is the first time I've come to Old Trafford and enjoyed myself. No, I'm really pleased to be here. I set up the Football Lab a couple of years ago to sort of try and provide more balanced coverage of English football, and I really appreciate all the support, so thank you.
Congratulations. Let's get a picture. Congratulations, the Football Lab. So the last award, before we take our break, is now the Fans Award for the Best New Football Blog. You can open that straight away, love.
Open it straight away. So, new Fans Award. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Or not. John Jamasite. Is that how you say it? John Jamasite. I got it right. James Sight. Is this a wind-up?
Is it John James?
Come on, give him a round of applause. Come on.
John James Sight! Is it John James Sight?
James Sight, correct.
Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. I'd like to thank all the people who voted for me, Tony, all the guys at FBA, and also all the fathers who are disenfranchised from their children for years, as I am. Good night.
Oh. Give him a round of applause, please. Thank you. John, you got to have a picture. Sorry, mate. Oh, mate, you're making me well up now. Don't do that. Thank you.
Over to you.
So now we have a special treat for you. We're not at a Wembley Cup final. We've got Steve Rich here.
You're going to hate this. You actually are.
So a very special occasion now. Stevie Rich is going to
You've been warned.
do a performance for us. Thank you, Stephen.
Join in if you know it. If you don't, just stand there and sound crap. Hello, mate. Go love it.
It's okay. We all saw you.
When
Don't
you
worry.
walk through a storm on your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, come on, is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Come on, everybody. Walk on for the wind. Walk on through the rain. Know your dreams be tossed and walk on, come on, walk on with hope in your heart, and you never you never walk alone. I think there's still more in there. Here we go. Walk on, turn it up. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never Thank you very much. For all the Liverpool fans, love ya. For all the Manchester United fans, that was a fucking wind-up, wasn't it, right? But thank you. Good night. God bless. Make love, not war.
Well.
Thank you.
Well,
Stevie Ritchie.
never before. Off you go, son. What a cunt.
Stevie, you can sing.
So.
You can sing.
Fucking text that. I
Okay,
know.
we're
To be fair, he's not a cunt. He's No, I said he was, and he's not. He was a wind-up, just to wind you all up. And so well done, Stevie Ritchie. Give me a big round of applause, please. Thank you.
I loved it. I thought it was brilliant.
Still a cunt.
Thank you, Stevie. Appreciate it. I thought you were great. Okay, we're now going to have a short break, a short 10-minute break. Get to the bar, get to the toilets. We'll be back
See you back in 10
minutes.
minutes. Thank you.
Ready? Hello, welcome back. What's happened to the world?
Let me stop you right there, Paul. We can go to our X Factor judges now. Nikki and Robbie. Your thoughts, Nikki?
How are those M&Ms, by the way? Amazing.
I like that. I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, he's
You
an
never
artist
walk
like you.
alone in
He's
a
an
Man
artist like
United
you.
building.
He's got bigger balls than I have.
That's brave.
Brave man.
That takes some bravery. I could never imagine someone coming to sing a Tottenham song at the Emirates. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, he wouldn't be getting out alive. So you've got to rate the geezer. You know?
They told us a Mr. Ritchie was going to be singing for us. We were all excited. Wasn't the one.
No, they weren't. No,
But I thought you sang well.
I thought there was a guy who used to be in the wrestling. I forgot it was the guy from X Factor.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Sadly not, mate. To be fair, I was absolutely slating. I was like, who is he? What is he doing here? And then he's just belted out, "You'll Never Walk Alone," and you've got the lads from the Anfield rapper all up. You've got all the Liverpool fans. I was there, you know. Me and your boy Ryan having a little sing-song up there with it as well, with his hero.
He loves him, mate.
He loves him.
Massive fan of him, yeah.
Ryan absolutely
Never
loves
heard of him.
No.
Never heard of him.
So we've got Nicky and Robbie here. We're going to be chatting to them social club style, as we do with Bull Street in a second. But if you want to ask any questions, get any comments across to the guys, we're on Facebook Live right this second. Get your comments in, get your questions in. We're going to be talking to more people after these.
You're asking the people to leave the YouTube stream to go and watch it on Facebook?
Well, I was getting onto that, Paul. So, look, content everywhere, that's what it's about. So you've got the Facebook stream, if you want to be on that, that's fine. But if you're more of a YouTube guy, stick with YouTube, that's fine. You can get your comments in there.
You've got the YouTube comments right there.
Exactly. You can tweet us at Bull Street using the hashtag FBAs. It's trending, apparently.
Number one.
Number one, yeah. Very good. That shows, we're gathering steam.
The 40 people watching on our Facebook stream have definitely well to do that.
Yeah, big time. I think they've got to
If you like the stream, do share it by all means.
Would help, wouldn't it?
No, yeah, why not? Do it. What else are you doing?
Well, so that was the first half, and some great awards there. We talked about Stan, who was a wicked interview as well.
Was very, very interesting.
But before
he basically defended slagging off Mesut Ozil, so you'll be happy.
You'll
be happy with that.
Did he?
Yeah, you'll have to have a word with him.
I was just about to big him up now.
But the Bull Street Network, which is doing this live stream, is also sponsoring one of the awards, which is going to be in the second half, which a couple of people are nominated for.
I have to do a speech for.
Which you have to do a speech for, yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Another one of your legendary speeches. I remember the last one. That was great. Epic, mate.
Well, maybe we can talk about that in a second. But first, let's look at some of those nominees for the best football video blog. Take it away.
Let's really hope if they remember to cue the video up.
I missed it again. 2 games in a row. I've cost us the game. Cristiano, baby, oops. I thought that I'd scored. I heard the crowd roar, but they were Austrian.
Right, Luke's injured and our drunken sub Nick has got to go on. Probably the most celebrated goal that we've had here at Parma since we've been doing these videos as I run onto the pitch. I don't know what I was more excited about, the fact that we've taken the lead for the first time in the game, or the fact that Nick, who's still very much drunk, has just scored a goal. Either way, we hugged it out and fell on the floor. Knowlesy joined in too.
They saying they're going to form a supporters advisory board with, lifelong fans, bloggers, things like that. Well, I'll tell you this now, right? I've sent an email to West Ham and I've put myself on it. If they accept me, I'm going to go in there all guns blazing. I'm not going to hold my tongue. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to take people's comments and feelings in there with me, and I'm going to lay it to the board.
Also, Fan TV Troop, very disappointing. I mean, again, I saw you before the game, and you weren't too optimistic before the game, and it's gone. I don't know. It kind of went horribly wrong today.
We conceded 4 goals at home on the opening day. All these people, when they had their chance to protest, it wasn't a Wenger out protest. It was a time for change. So if you want Wenger out, do your thing.
What's going on, everyone? It's the True Geordie back again. The Newcastle United have been relegated. Now off and leave us alone. At least that's what I feel like saying. I know I've got to talk about it. I know I've got to do the video. I don't want to let you down and that, but I'm just sick. It's times like this where you think, why the do I even watch football? Let's just quit.
Hello and welcome back to another Leicester City vlog. Today Leicester are playing Swansea City at home. Harris has got it!
Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Florentino Perez, Zinedine Zidane, Ricky Martin, Tapas and Ibiza. Go and have a siesta, Real Madrid, because you've taken one hell of a beating today. Paul Pogba to Manchester United is a done deal.
Listen, if Leicester can win the league, then why can't you get Beyonce? Why not?
Well, there you go.
Why not?
Maybe I can.
Leicester City's been dissed by every single team. Everybody, even the pundits are dissing us. Like a young'un and chipmunk. I tell you what, Arsenal was celebrating. They did a lap of honour.
No.
Arsenal? No, where is Arsenal? Yeah.
Both of you can select 5 players to be in your dream penalty-taking lineup. Who are they? Name them.
No, because it's actually a stupid question because it isn't actually about players, it's all about managers.
Yeah.
You know, Jose Mourinho.
International will be held at Euro 2016.
Jose.
Name...
Does it go?
Oh my. Jose, mate, you've stitched this up.
Oh, man. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Jose, it's an honour.
I'm a disaster with the penalties, man. I always lose too. I'm like England.
So there you go, there are the nominees. Guys, we're back, don't worry, it's all good. Carlos David said the new mainstream media whilst they were watching those nominees. Boys, would you agree with that? Robbie first?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Why
You know
not,
what I mean?
eh?
Why not?
I don't
Yeah.
want to be the mainstream media. I like the fact that the mainstream media hates us.
Yeah, you know what? Not exactly mainstream, but you know we're out there.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows who we are. Everybody watches what we do. So I think that's great, you know. And I remember when we won the award, there wasn't so many people nominated in it. So it's great to see so many people nominated in it as well. And yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. You know, it's a growing thing. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. That's the best thing about it.
This is a Robbie phrase I've heard several times over the year that I've been at Wall Street. But it's all about being real.
That's the best way to describe it. It's real. It's real stuff. You know what I mean? It's from real football fans, and you know that's why people love it so much, because it's real. So if I'm watching stuff from Redmen TV, I can relate to it, because even though I'm not a Liverpool fan, I'm a football fan. Yeah. So you know I can relate to the stuff that they're talking about. I can relate. Because you know what, half of the time it's very similar at our club. So you know, there's
been greater similarities between the reactions in your channels. I think this season more than anything else.
Yeah, you've been having a good time at the moment.
Yeah, West Ham Fan TV's become compulsive viewing this year, Nick.
Yeah, hot on the heels of yours. I've seen some interesting tweets there. This is, you know, they're winning now, so we've got to go over to there. So yeah, I think with the whole thing, though, Paul, I think it's just getting a voice heard and making sure that, you know, the people that really matter to the game, because if there was no fans, there would be no game, as a famous quote once said, actually get their voices heard in the media. And you know, people like Rob, people like myself, and all the other guys that are doing the same thing, you know, are bringing these people's voices, you know, to the forefront. And I think that's important.
And if we can, a lot of Wall Street Network nominees in there as well.
Yeah, it might seem like a conflict of interest.
No,
it's not, because it's voted for by the public, and that's the most important thing.
You're giving a speech in there, so it is a conflict.
I don't choose the awards. I don't choose the winners. Just quickly then, lads, if you don't win it, do you want the other one of you to win it, or is that too easy?
I'd love to see West Ham Fan TV win it. You know what I mean? They're great guys. They're all the games. You know what I mean? All the stuff that's going on at West Ham this season, yeah? Right? If you want to find out a true reflection of it, you go to West Ham Fan TV.
Absolutely, Rob.
You know, I heard, you know, it's just a great example of why I like to hear from the true fans. I heard I think it was an ex-player the other day talking about his club. And he went on for about half an hour on the radio. He was talking about the club and what he thinks should happen. And then they asked him at the end of it, they said, "Oh, are you going down to the game this weekend?" He said, "Oh, to be honest, I haven't managed to get over there yet this season." It's
fucking bullshit.
You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
You
So
know,
boys,
yeah,
good luck to you
reflection.
both.
Sorry,
good luck
lads.
to you both.
Thank you.
I've got an apology to do now. I'm going to do it down this
Brilliant, let's
camera,
get yourselves
and I
off.
mean
Nice
it
one for
as the
that.
guys
Good luck.
switch around, because we've got a guest coming on now who we let down. We let down in the last bit. And the guy's a legend, and he's about to sit down. And I just want, in case he watches this back, and I'll say it to his face as well. I'm sorry, Paul Canavan. I'm sorry, Paul, but I want to do it this way too, Paul. I want to do it this way too. I'm sorry. They're on their way now, but they're chatting away now. He's killing me, yeah?
Robbie!
I'm not so... No, I am sorry.
Robbie, you're off!
Paul, Can we apologise, first of all?
No.
For last time
No,
round, I'm so
apologise.
sorry. Lovely to meet you.
What are we apologising for?
Sam from People's TV. Welcome as well. No, I'm not apologising to you, mate.
Lovely jacket you're wearing.
It is a nice jacket you're wearing as well. I think we should very, very briefly touch it, very, very quickly. I was wearing that jacket, and we would have looked ridiculous. So thank goodness for Sam, we were able to swap round.
Yeah.
And
Once
now
upon a
we
time-
look like a fantastic
Once upon a
little
time
band.
on Ball Street, I used to co-host with Ray Parler, and we wore the same colour shirt, and I had to go out and buy another shirt. So it's good to know that at least there's a hierarchy here that James will change, because no one else wears my size, to be fair. But anyway, Paul, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you to chat with you. You've had an incredible life, and you're people probably don't know enough is that you are an accomplished sports writer.
Accomplished?
You are accomplished.
I've never heard that
It was
before.
said.
Like that phrase.
It was said.
No, it's a good phrase. Don't get me wrong.
In terms of football journalism, in terms of the written word instead of a video, how do you feel like it's moving and progressing?
It's very difficult, don't get me wrong at first, but when I was invited to write about my autobiography, I thought, why would anybody want to know about my story? Throughout the years and my time at Chelsea and what happened and so forth, it became quite easy. Rick Glanville, historian at Chelsea, invited me, and it was one of those first things, well, don't get me wrong, I needed permission, because it wasn't just about me, it was about my family. And I had to get that permission from my mum. I still do. So quite easily after that, it came flooding back, all the history or memories of my career at Chelsea and what happened. It was quite easy.
Because you were in a sort of, without wanting to be, I guess you were in a pioneering role there, being a first back player for Chelsea. How difficult is it to talk about it again and again?
At the time, don't get me wrong, I didn't even really realise the history of Chelsea coming in. And I keep telling this that it won't go down to where I used to be a Leeds United fan. So. But
not a good start.
Yeah.
not the best of starts, Paul.
So obviously coming out of Chelsea, finding out that history about Leeds, I had to change Canarsies with Chelsea, and forevermore that I support them. So coming out of the club and obviously not accepted, as I could say at that time, it was difficult because it was me then trying to build up confidence every game I had to play. And for me, it was a case of I had to play better than the players, my teammates, in every game. And it was difficult because I keep saying about it, and I keep telling these younger players today that it wasn't like you had 4 substitutes nowadays football. We had 1 substitute. So that manager had to bring on a player, you know what I mean, at the right time, whether it was an injury or to change the game. And at the time, that's what I had to do.
As Sam, I think we've got, unfortunately, because things have been overrun.
I want to get Sam's reaction
go.
just quickly to the fact that You'll Never Walk Alone was just sang at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
By Stevie Ritchie.
By Stevie Ritchie.
Is there anything more humiliating encompassed in one thing? No. So can we move on and move on to far more important matters?
Well,
this Paul's story.
I think we are unfortunately going to have to move back on it.
The worst cameo ever.
Yeah. I think
You look great in that jacket.
Thank you very much, James.
Tremendous. Just quickly then, Chelsea, can they win the league this season?
With the football they're playing now and the system they're playing now, Conte's coming in. He's brought a new spirit to the club. No disrespect to Josie. We're liking it. He's brought out some of the players, Moses, for instance. I mentioned Moses. He's been around Anchorman for like West Ham, Liverpool.
Right, I'm really sorry for him. We're going to have to
We're
back
doing all
over
right.
to the awards. Check back with us at the end of the awards.
We'll be
have
good.
more amazing action.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Sorry about that, guys.
Shall I sing a song? Calm down.
So we only have 5 awards in this half. So it's not a long time to just sit quietly. And then we can all get drunk after that. Yay! Or some of us are
Okay, just to
on the
draw
way.
attention to the stage. If we could have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to crack on with the second half of the awards. And Natalie is going to announce the first award. Please.
Thank you very much, Smug.
You're
So the
welcome.
first award of this half is to the Best Football Podcast. And we'd like to welcome Danny Webber to the stage.
Let's keep it going till they get to the stage. Danny Webber.
Hello, good evening. Would you like to say a few words?
A few words. No, it's just good to be here tonight to listen to everybody and all the creative side of things and actually have an opinion on football that you're allowed to have. So it's good with the lads on the table 11, the artists and the guys at Bleacher. So yeah, all the best.
Okay, so we'll play the video for the nominees for the best football podcast. So that's the nominees, and Danny's going to read out the winner of the Judges Award.
The winner is the Gaffer Tapes.
Over here. Can we see someone? Here we go.
Gaffer tape. Tuck your shirt in, man. Come on. This is your moment.
Give me a round of applause onto the stage, please. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Cheers, thanks very much. Yeah, thanks. Gaffer Tapes. Who would have thought it? Making fantasy football cool. Yeah, just while I got the mic, thanks very much. Yeah, cheers. You know, as it is. We're all right at the back. No one thought we were going to win because we were sat at the back, but we did. Thanks very much. Yeah, FPL for life. Cheers.
So,
okay, get a picture. Get a picture. Congratulations, the Gaffer Tapes. Okay, we're now going to move on to the Fans Award. And you can read that
and
on
the Fans
out,
Award
Danny.
for the best football podcast is...
The Anfield Rap.
Consider it for the Anfield Rap.
Yes, let's get Danny to present the Anfield Rap. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be mob-handed on the stage, so we're going to go quickly. It works like this. There's 3 people we've got to thank, 3 sets of people. Number 1, the subscribers and the people who listen. Number 2, the contributors and how wonderful they are. But also, we want to say there's the 3rd reason why we were so much wanted to win. And the reason why we wanted to win was because the Sun was nominated for this. A Sun affiliate podcast was nominated for this. And we wanted to win it for that reason. But it's not as simple as that. All of us who are in this room right now, we control what we do. We're not affiliated to anything. We get to do our own thing. But doing your own thing comes with a responsibility. The responsibility to be decent. The responsibility to be kind. The responsibility to be a good person. And to say, you know what? We love football. We're not fucking around here. We love the game. We love the people who play it. The people who support and the people who go. And so much of the major media does not love football. They just use it to get on the backs of other stuff. So that's why we wanted to win, reason 3. Reason 2 is for the people who subscribe. We could be here for some time. By the way, it's lovely to see Big Sam doing well. Reason 2 is that it's for the people who subscribe and vote and take the time to love what we do. We want to give them a big thank you. We wouldn't win this if it wasn't for them, or do what we do if it wasn't for them. So many of these lads behind us get paid for what we do. And I know a lot of you aren't fortunate enough to do that yet. But if we all work together and keep working together, we can make that happen. So let's all do that together and think about that. And the first reason why is all of our contributors. And all of our contributors, over 70 people this year, have come into a studio and talked about football with us. Thank you to them. On this table here, we've got Guillaume Balaguer, who came to talk in a room with us in 2013. And we've got Stan Collymore, who talked to us over the phone about mental health a week ago. What we try to do is be as inclusive as possible. We want as many of you as possible to come and work with us. You know why? Because we know more, not just us, but you. We know more about football than anybody else does. We know what it is to go through the gate. We know what it is to watch people. We know what it is to watch lads try their best week after week to play for a shirt. We know what it is to be a football supporter. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a bit. All the best.
Woo! Yes! But where are you going? Come back! Come back! Come back! Oh!
Ruins your cool, that sort of shit, you know.
I was just waiting for him to drop the mic there at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, the Anfield Rap! Thank you. I think I would seriously vote for that guy for Prime Minister. Like, if he ran, I would vote. If Trump can do it, you can do it, mate.
So, only a couple left. Let's keep the energy up. And now to present the winner of... Which one? Sorry, I'm on this one of you. Sorry.
We're on to the best gambling football blog.
And we'd like to welcome Lad Brooks onto the stage. Thank you.
All right then, Lad Brooks. Follow that, Lad Brooks, eh?
I can't follow that. That's probably going to be the speech of the night. Congratulations. As a bookmaker, we're always on the lookout for the best booms and bants, but most of all, dedication to the cause. And this year's nominees certainly showed that.
And the winner of the Judges' Award?
The winner of the Judges' Award is the Sack Race.
The Sack Race, congratulations.
Thank you very much, everyone. We've been doing this for 8 years now. It's finally great to get some recognition. Anthony, great event. Keep up the good work. Thank you, everyone.
Wait for your picture, wait for your picture. Congratulations. Okay, we're moving on to the Fans Award.
All right, the winner of the Fans Award is the Odds Bible.
The Odds Bible, congratulations.
Thank you very much. 2016, Alan Rickman died, Prince died, Bowie died, Harambe died, we left the EU, Donald Trump's president, Liverpool are top of the fucking Premier League, the Sport Bible won an award, the Odds Bible won a fucking award. Jesus Christ.
Boom. Okay, pose for your picture. Congratulations,
Congratulations, well done.
Okay, on to the next award. No pressure on your speech if you win. So the next award is the Best Football Freestyler. And we'd like to welcome Adidas to the stage, or Adidas to the stage. Adidas, Adidas.
Either way, Adidas.
Either way. Do you want to speak? No?
Not really, no. Tonight's about you guys. It's not about us. You've had enough people selling to you tonight, so it's all about you guys.
Okay, lovely. Let's see the nominees.
And the winner?
And the winner of the Judges' Award is good friend of Adidas, Andrew Henderson.
toilet? Andrew? No? Andrew? We cannot see.
Just give me a round of applause while he comes on the stage, please. Thank you. Well done.
Hendo's just left the house. He was here. There was a girl, and he had to leave.
Hold on a minute. We've got a story for you. Where is he?
Andrew Henderson was here. He was humiliated over by the table football, and he said, I have to go. There's a woman I need to meet right now. So unfortunately, I have to accept it on behalf of Andrew Henderson and say thank you, everyone, for providing this award to Andrew Henderson, a product of the Manchester United Academy, world champion freestyle footballer, and man who left early when he was supposed to accept the award because there was a woman he wanted to meet on the other side of town. So on behalf of Andrew Henderson, thank you very much, everyone.
Hey.
Sorry. Yes, thank you. World freestyle footballer here.
You know when you feel like your night's not getting any weirder?
I just think he's fucking made it up, to be honest.
Like,
Just think he was pissed up at the back and thought, give it a go.
we'll get to the bottom of Andrew Henderson's
They'll
story.
be all over the internet tomorrow. I managed to get on the fucking stage. Yeah, well, whatever. Flick a ball up, you fucking robber.
Right,
Don't believe it.
We're moving on to the Fans Award. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed.
And the winner of the Fans Award are the F2 Freestylers.
If he comes up again, I'm going to punch him.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Got another imposter.
Anthony, they've not met a group of girls, have they?
The F2 couldn't be here tonight. Andrew Henderson was here tonight, as you already know. But we'll make sure these guys get the award that they deserve. So, cheers.
I've just been told that there's children in the room. And I've been told that if I don't stop swearing, I'll have to leave the building. So on behalf of those children in the audience, which I had no idea they were in, I do apologise, because I wouldn't like that for my children. And I really don't know what to say other than that, really, other than I've not been paid yet, otherwise I'd swear.
Okay, we're moving on.
So, flipping heck, here we go. Let's go. Let's finish off. Good grief, are we nearly finished?
Okay. Somebody get me a stiff drink at the back there, ready for this finishing. We've got 2 awards left.
Why don't you blooming well do that?
Okay, the next award to present the winner of the best video blog. We'd like to invite Ball Street to the stage. Hello. Ball Street.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, you might know I'm not Ball Street. My name's Paul. I do the Red Men TV. I've been asked by Ball Street to come here. Thanks to the Anfield rap. Yeah, listen, 2 years ago we won this award. I've been where you are. We started out in the back bedroom of my house in a borrowed camera. We begged, stole and borrowed. No Scouse cliches needed there to get where we were. So we know exactly what it takes. We understand what it's like. It's the late nights. It's the trolls. It's the fact that, let's be honest, your nan doesn't watch YouTube. She doesn't know what you do. So, you're here by your passion alone, and the fact that your passion has driven you this far, and you've managed to create an audience. And, just to explain what the Ball Street Network is, there's a lot of people out there throwing a lot of money in this space, and they're trying to get quick wins or whatever. What the Ball Street Network is about getting a gang of real fans together and being better than the sum of your parts. It's about collective individualism, and it's about having something from your life where you can take what you're doing right now. We want to help you get out of your bedroom. We want to help you to succeed. We want to help you to get bigger, better, to be self-sustaining, so you can fuck off your shitty job and you can focus on what you're good at.
Whoa, there's no flipping need for that.
That's making great content and ultimately conquering the world in your own way. So if you want to have a chat with us, please do. But congratulations to everyone who's gotten this far, and good luck to the nominees.
Okay, security, leave him while he at least presents the awards, please. Thank you. Okay, we're going to look at the nominees. Okay, and the winner of the Judges' Award is?
Palmer's FC.
Okay, congratulations, Palmer's FC. Come on, Palmer's FC. Please. Yes! Palmer's FC, everyone!
Few words. How long have I got? I won't swear, I promise. No, thank you. Massive thank you for, obviously, Anthony for putting this on. Massive, massive thank you. Great night. Big thank you to all the fans that voted for us. Obviously, we didn't get the fans' vote, but we've got the judges, so much appreciated for that. Thanks for the boys for letting me film them every week and take the piss. Thanks to our opponents that allow me to do the same. And a big thank you to the missus that's put up with the late nights as well. So, cheers.
Congratulations, Palmer's FC. Wait for your picture. Okay,
Round of applause, please. Thank you as you leave the stage. Thank you. Well done.
We're going on to the Fans Award now. And the winner is?
Ooh, 4-4 Tunes.
Four Tunes. The light's right in my eyes. I'm hoping that that's you. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, 4-4 Tunes.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you to, first of all, everyone that voted. That's the people that keep coming back to view it are the people that I'm lucky enough to make this my full-time job. Massive thank you to my housekeeper/wife, my animator Sam as well, who I seemingly have ruined his life by asking him to animate till 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. in the morning. And now the award's in the bag. I guess it's time to go and crash someone's wedding reception and get smashed.
Thank you. Let's get a picture. 4-4 Tunes. Lovely. Big round of applause. 4-4 Tunes. Okay, we are very sadly on to our last award of the evening, and that is the award for the best gaming football blog. So, the best gaming football blog, and we'd like to welcome Protector of Football to the stage. Big round of applause. Come on, it's the last award. Good evening.
Good evening. Protector of Football, you don't know who that is, do you? Anthony, thank you for the invite. I'm Richard Timms, I'm chairman of Sheffield Football Club. And I don't need to tell you, because you're all football knowledge people, that the Sheffield Football Club are recognised by FIFA and the FA as the oldest football club in the world. The original pioneers of the beautiful game we're all here to celebrate today. So there's a quick snapshot of who we are. I've only got 5 minutes. Don't think I'm going to give you 159 years of history. Think of it more of a speed date. So thank you to Anthony and the FBAs. We will become the charity partner this year of the FBAs. And a big thank you to Classic Football Shirts, because later on, not tonight, but in a short while, Classic Football Shirts will become the shirt sponsor of the world's first football club, helping preserve, protect and promote the heritage of the game. There's a commercial opportunity there for us both, because my job is to make sure we're around for the next 150 years. And Classic Football Shirts have 250,000 customers, all of which don't have the original Classic Football Shirts. Sheffield FC, the world's first. So, a quick history lesson. You will see up there, we didn't invent football. Football has been played in China, around Italy. What Sheffield FC did in 1857 is they came up with a common set of laws by which other teams played. Therefore, we formed the first specific organisation with the sole intention of playing football. So we're not a university or a school, we're a football club. So we, along the way, as pioneers, invented the first common set of rules: crossbars, corner kicks, free kicks, first floodlit game, all developed by Sheffield FC. So why, up until recently, has never anybody heard about it? Because our founders developed the beautiful game for the love of the game, and they were sportsmen who wanted to play football not for money but for the love of the game. Now, the professional game's taken over, and it is where it is. We don't object to that. But what we represent is the ultimate grassroots football club, playing for integrity, respect, and community. When I got involved with Sheffield FC in 1999, I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan, by the way. Oh, there's a few here. Sheffield FC were played in a field at Don Valley Stadium in front of one man and a dog. And the Premier League was raking in all this money. And I thought, well, the founders of the biggest global game in the world, there has to be more in it than playing in a field in Sheffield. So I got involved, helped it get its first permanent home. 141 years without a field to play on. We used to rent our facilities. Some people say, you know, that's quite a romantic story. I think it's shit, basically, but anyway. So I got involved, and I then started promoting it as a marketeer, and to find out if the world was interested. And a guy in 2003, as I started to develop community teams, we now have 27 teams that play for Sheffield FC. We play in the 8th division, the Evo Stick, the old Northern Premier League. And we have a women's team as well that play in Super League. So we've achieved what you would say elite status at women's football. Probably never achieve it at men's football because the game's gone beyond us. But I met a man called Juan Laporta in 2003 at a dinner in Barcelona. And what I found out, my job was a printer, as a printer from Sheffield, he was more excited to meet me than I was him. And that gave me the inspiration to find out if the world was interested in where football kicked off. So I started a campaign. And FIFA gave me a big helping hand, and you can't mention FIFA anymore, can you? But in those days you could. And in 2004, you see, I was invited to Paris to attend the FIFA Centennial celebrations, the 100 years Oscars of football, if you like. So Pele, Beckenbauer, Platini, all on my row, and the printer from Sheffield sat on the end. And then Blatter and Ernst Lindsay went announcing what were the Oscars of football over the last 100 years. So Pele, Beckenbauer, Platini, all these guys got a FIFA Order of Merit. And there was a nomination for clubs. And the two clubs nominated were Real Madrid, as you've probably seen, and Sheffield FC. So that gave me the impetus then to think, well, the football's not all about Real Madrid, but it has a place at the bottom as well. And if there's one football club in the world, globally, that can represent the true grassroots meaning of the game, it's this one. So I set about that campaigning really in terms of survival and then promoting the heritage and history. In 2006, we set a charity up in Africa called Boots for Africa to celebrate the first country to host an African World Cup, South Africa. I said that Sheffield FC in 2007, when we were 150 years old, would donate our used football boots. We had 20 teams by then. I've got 2 kids. What did they do with their football boots end of every season? No disrespect, Adidas, Nike, but they put them in a cupboard. They don't wear them out. They all want a new pair of Nikes. And I said, well, that's not good enough for us. As a football club that gave the game to the world, 150 years later, we'll give back. So I donated, or I said I'd donate 2,007 pairs of football boots to South Africa. By 2010, we delivered 38,000 pairs from a porter cabin in Sheffield. and we were invited up during the World Cup to receive a Nelson Mandela Award for Sport and Solidarity. And this has all been proof of concept about building the brand that actually, although we do respect Manchester United and Real Madrid, it's not all about you. 99.99% of people around the world play football for the love of the game, not for money. So as I say, we're building a club and a brand. The club's called Sheffield FC, and it relates to 350 Sheffield FC fans. The brand is the world's first football club. That relates to everybody, because we have an audience of 3 billion people, because genetically, it doesn't matter who you support, whether it be Manchester United or Real Madrid, you came from us. So our audience is about 3 billion people. Now, we have a long-tail project that Classic Football Shirts are going to help us with, and hopefully you will, is our job, first and foremost, as most non-league football clubs will tell you, is survival. But if we can tap into that audience and use you, now we get members asking us to be members of Sheffield Football Club, irrelevant of which football club you support. They buy merchandise in small numbers, they buy membership. So creating that sustainable income stream is key. The last project we've got going is we now have found the first field where Sheffield FC were formed in 1857. I don't know if you've seen on the wire, but we've just announced a UNESCO World Heritage Site to build the place where club football was first played. And that will become the home of football, a home for Sheffield FC, but hopefully an international visitor centre. Next week, we play a home game. There'll be 350 fans there, but we've got visitors from San Pauli, Inter Milan, Australia. We have visitors from Austria who are finding us in small numbers. With your help, we can sustain the next generation will appreciate the heritage, integrity, respect and community of the world's first football club. So help us build the home of football. It's a project that every football fan can be involved in. And as I say, carry on supporting your clubs, but love your great-great-grandfather. Thank you.
Thank you so much. For the love of the game, I think we can, every single person in this room, that resonates with them for the love of the game. So thank you so much. So we're going to move on to the last award now, and that is the Best Gaming Football Blog. Let's have a look at the nominees. And the winner of the Judges Award is...
Strikerless.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing?
Strikerless, congratulations.
You close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before?
Is it coming up the middle there? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Strikerless. Congratulations.
Thanks. A huge shock that my hobby project won this. I'd like to thank Fernando Torres for being shit and inspiring me. Sorry for being crap. And my girlfriend for putting up with all my hours of gaming. That was it.
Thank you very much. Pose for your picture.
Got it.
Strikerless, congratulations. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to our very last award of the night. So let's make sure we give them a huge round of applause. It's the Best Gaming Blog Fans Award. And the winner is...
Spencer FC.
So obviously he couldn't be here this evening. So we have Anthony, who will also at the same time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll just give me 1 second.
Thank you to the protector of football.
Sorry. Anthony's just collected that award because the person who won it isn't here. I'd like to thank Natalie for co-presenting the show. Give me a round of applause for Natalie, please. Everybody that's worked behind the scenes as well, especially the boys over there and the live shows that have been going on. It's been a cracking night. And I hope next year that I start a blog, which is going to be called Freedom of Speech. It'll be a new football blog where I'm just trying to put it together now, so if anybody's interested and wants to fund it, I'm going to call it Security Guard. Thanks very much.
So yeah, obviously Spencer couldn't make it tonight, so I'm accepting it on his behalf. But before we do close up the night, I just want to say a massive thanks again to Smug and Natalie for hosting this evening. So again, and again, a massive thanks to all of our partners this evening, because without them, we wouldn't be able to put on this glamorous event of over 700 people with us this evening. But to close off, we've got another performance. So we'd like to invite Paul Manners to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody make some noise tonight! You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, yeah. Without a love on my own, yeah. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Sing it! I said blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. I said blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a love of my heart, without a dream in my heart. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Oh, blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Oh, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Oh, blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. I said blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise tonight. Somebody scream! Thank you.
Also, one final thing that I forgot to mention. We got the winner of the quiz here. Who thinks they've won?
We're never going to see who
No
wins
one.
the quiz.
Yeah. No one thinks they've
How are we
won.
going to know who wins the quiz? Fuck the quiz. Anyway, yeah, we're live.
We're live right now.
What a phenomenal event. It's been a roller coaster ride. I think we've seen the best set of speeches that we've seen in a couple of years since I won an award, to be perfectly honest.
He's won an award. He's won an award. He's won an award.
Well, actually, Dean and I have won two. In the same category. And to be fair, we got the fans to vote for us as well.
Not these judges and integrity.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
And
Can we get that out?
you got the most votes as well, which is weird.
You got the most? Yeah, I got the most votes. Well, there's a conspiracy theory going around that I'm owned by the sponsors of this, Ball Street. Can I just point out for clarity of the event, I'm not owned by Ball Street, and United Stand can I'll leave it there. I'm a man of tact and integrity, unlike Man United and Jose Mourinho.
So yeah, on this bombshell, let's get stuck straight in. We're going to do football.
We're going to do football picture because we haven't done enough of it. So is that okay? Instead of like a proper sit-down interview, play a bit of football picture instead.
Mate, I'm all over it. All over it.
Okay. So football picture to explain to Dean again. We're just going to go for a while. You guys get your guesses in, and if you can guess what he's drawing, then you get a shout out. You get a shout out.
I'm going to use the digital drawing, by the way. Right. This is.
Smith, you might need to help him out with the microphone. So the rules are, Dean, the rules are no writing in terms of letters.
Yes.
And no logos.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, tough gig.
Okay.
You're well aware I've had quite a few drinks and tequilas.
Yes. In fact, the man who's been feeding you tequilas randomly got up and claimed an award, didn't he? So we know that's gone well. Anyone wondering who that random American man was who collected Andrew Henderson's award? That was Jeff. He fed Dean tequila. Anyway,
spiked.
He was going to go up for the F2 one as well.
Was she really?
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been hilarious.
Smug wasn't happy, was he?
Right, come on then, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Award-winning
drawer. I don't know who they are. I can't read your handwriting.
Are we all guessing?
We're guessing, yeah, and the people are guessing at home.
People at home guessing.
Right, you ready?
I'm ready. We're ready. We're all ready.
I can't really see this. Is it supposed to be so the camera can see it?
Yes.
The camera can see it, mate. No one.
Can the camera see it, Si?
See it?
We're getting a wince. We're getting a wince that goes now.
If you can't see
I'm in
feel
this.
free to
I
come
can
out.
barely see it.
Yeah.
I can.
Right, I'm going to go quick. Yeah.
So it's a person, hopefully.
You won't get it from the face.
Okay. Wayne Rooney.
I'm going to do.
Bobby Moore.
I'm going to do stick.
No, Bobby Charlton. What was I saying?
Dele Alli.
Billy Elliott.
Dele Alli.
Get your guesses in, guys.
I just saw the wave. That's all. Thierry Henry.
Yes.
Handball. Ireland.
Next one.
Oh, okay.
You've got a rubber there. You've got a wiper there. It's all good.
I'm going for speed rather than lightness.
Yeah,
just to protect my, standards.
Absolutely.
Did anyone guess Thierry Henry, by the way?
Oh my God.
Rooney. There was a Rooney from James Ryan.
I can't even see this.
Cool.
Is this how you start off your animation?
Can you imagine? Oh, that doesn't even look
He
right.
goes to his animator. I want it to look shorter like this. Can you make it move as well?
What's that bit at the top? You're not allowed to say, are you?
Yeah, what is this, people? What is this, people?
Another stick man.
Yeah, it is.
Dele Alli.
Helped.
No, I'm going for.
We know the person's got arms and legs now. So that's helped.
I'm going to have to go more detail.
Hat.
Come on, don't, yeah.
It's a hat. Is that part of the name? Hat. Is there?
Right, here we go.
Yeah, hat. Who wears a hat?
Hatem Ben Arfa.
Who wears a hat? Which football manager wears a hat?
Football manager.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
That was a beanie.
Well, I know. All right. That's why I drew a second
It's a cap,
one
isn't
above.
it? Mate.
Right,
I'm
go on,
going for
Dave.
speed.
Let's do one more.
All right, one more.
Oh
Come on.
my
Nice and
God.
quick.
Nice and quick. Right. This one could be interesting as well.
So if you just joined us, welcome to the Football Blogging Awards. It's been a genuinely sensational evening. We thought we'd start to gear down with a bit of football picture with Dean from Four
what's this?
Platoons, winner of the
Old-
best football
old
blog.
person.
Fans' choice.
You know, it's
Frank Lampard. Steven Gerrard.
It's not Wayne Rooney.
Totti.
He's an old Bobby Robson. So Bobby Robson.
Yeah, you're on the right path.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Shearer. No.
Kevin Keegan.
Newcastle old. Newcastle old.
Old, you're on the right path.
Old.
Newcastle old.
Do I need to add that, really? Oh, well, she's got pip-ons as well.
What are we
She.
thinking, people?
It's a club.
Oh, it's a club. Newcastle.
Norwich City.
Abroad.
Delia.
Old person of a female
Oh,
gender.
Juventus.
Juventus.
The old lady. Rocket. That. Dean, that was abstract. I fully enjoyed
Just said Delia Smith for
Now I've damaged my reputation as a cartoonist. Let's go.
There we go, yeah.
Smithy, do you want one go?
No, not a chance, mate. Not a chance.
Just
Not a
quickly
high
then.
standard to follow.
I think that's good.
Just quickly then, lads, how much do the awards mean to you?
It's massive to get the recognition. It's the first time I've come, yeah, and it's the first time, yeah, easy. First time I've come along to the awards, and it's the first time we've got any sort of recognition for it since sort of starting the whole YouTube thing. Obviously we get the plaques, don't we? When you
Very important.
When you hit the 100k and the million, this one here is going to.
We're still waiting on ours.
You got to apply
for
You
it.
have to apply
No,
for it.
I've applied. Yeah, just we're waiting on us.
Oh, okay.
I told it was coming.
Probably got a lot to get through.
We're nearly at, it's been 40,000 since. Never mind. I'm bitter. Carry on. I was asking you questions about your life.
Yeah, no. It's lovely to be recognised. For me personally, the judges one was something that I would prefer to have won because there's,
Salt.
No, I'm just
Because
saying.
it's easier. You don't have to.
I don't think
canvas.
it is easier because
I'm
it's,
making enemies
you
left,
know,
right, and centre.
for someone like this lad here who's got a hell of a lot of subscribers and a lot of fans, it's very hard for someone to compete with.
And who's sponsored by, owned by
You
Ball
may
Street.
not be sponsored by.
It's a joke. I am not
The
sponsored by
animator
Ball
becomes
Street.
the yeah, this one, someone's actually sat down and watched the videos and said, yeah, I like this. So yeah, I love it. It's brilliant. Thank you. Much appreciated.
And Dean, number 2.
I personally prefer the fans one because it's the one that you haven't had to pay off the judges with the most. Like, it's probably cost a lot of money to send all those bungs and brown envelopes and Qatar bids and Platini type invoices. But no, it's on a serious note. It is, just to have even the fact that there are that many fans that follow it for a start. Although it's fine to say, the fans have voted for it and it's easy with more subscribers. It is, but that's still the culmination of 3 hard years of slog. I'm not trying to start.
No. I totally agree because in a few years' time, I'd love to win the fans one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I said in the speech before, in it, you spend so much time locked in a room on your own, basically in front of editing software or doing whatever. Sometimes it's just nice to know that people give a shit about what you do.
And because that's the thing. Even with subscribers, it doesn't mean they're going to click a link and vote for you, or even you can promote it on your other social platforms. It doesn't mean anyone's going to actually say, I want to vote for you, and take the time to press the button twice, which is not the easiest thing to do in this day and age.
No,
but
it's
yeah,
not.
I'm really pleased that people have even bothered to vote for me.
Yeah. You've got to remember there's a hell of a lot of other people in there that deserve to win it as well, so to come out on top.
So just lastly then,
they didn't say.
everyone else who might not be onto what you're doing, do you want to just quickly tell the camera where they can go and check out the content?
Ladies first, yeah? Thanks.
Not that weird.
Yeah, so if you want to come check out the channel, it's youtube.com/Smitherdy. It's more than just Palmers FC. There's Sunday League football, which is the niche, and it's made it what it is. But I also do some bits as well, FIFA, betting, all sorts of bits and pieces. So come on over, say hello, and see you soon.
And mine is 442s, which is football cartoons and just general silliness, really. That's it. 442s on YouTube, Facebook, and the usual kind of places. But not Grindr.
But not yet.
Well done.
Brilliant, guys. Thanks very
Come
much.
into it,
Go and get yourselves off. Go and enjoy the rest of your tequila.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, pal.
Congratulations, boys. Well done to Dean from 442s and Smith, who both won the Wall Street nominated Best Video Football Blog. We're trying to get that. They've won it. Well done. And we have more guests. Our final guest, I think.
Good to see you. How are you? Very good.
Final Gavel Award goes to Mr. Dan.
Hello, James.
Kieran Brown, lovely to meet you, mate.
Good to see you.
Maybe it might be a good way to start, as we ended with Dean and Smith talking about what they do and their channels and things like that. Maybe a little introduction for anyone who doesn't know you and what you guys do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kieran.
Dan cutting on all the adverts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sick of seeing my face, aren't they? I mean, I've done the rounds.
Yeah. When you go to a cinema, and people go, "Is it okay if it's Pepsi?" You go, "Absolutely."
Well, I did try to work with Coca-Cola recently, and they weren't having any.
They weren't having it.
No. Yeah, I've pretty much signed myself now to Pepsi Max, which is fine.
You Virgin Cola to come back, you'll be fine.
If it means anything. Probably doesn't.
Shall I say what I do?
Yes.
Sure.
Sorry.
I do football skills. I kick a ball around for a living.
But you're very good at it.
I'm better than you.
You wow people. You don't know that. You don't actually know
I
that.
do. I know for a fact.
You don't know that.
I haven't seen Paul, so I'm actually not sure.
I've had a
but
good
I know.
night, but you've got to.
No, so actually, I know both of us. I know you are 100% better than me.
So
but
do I. I was being
also
polite. Yeah, I do football skills. Kick a ball around, do some tricks, a couple of trick shots, kick a ball into a basketball hoop occasionally, and occasionally get paid for it, which is lovely. Kieran, you do a similar thing, don't you?
I do a similar thing to this, but mainly videos.
Yeah, and he's a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
We just spoke with someone who does animation. There's a lot of hours in that. There's a lot of hours in what you guys do as well.
Yeah.
Can you break that down for us in any way? Because it's common sense that you guys have to practice.
There was always those lads at school who could do as many keep-ups as they wanted.
Yeah, we always
those guys.
You
In the back garden, hours of keep-ups.
I can't remember being. I remember being young and learning tricks, but I don't ever remember a time where I wasn't good at just juggling and keeping the ball up.
When I was at school, we had this thing, and I was in it. They had normal 4 against everyone else. I was in that 4, Dan.
You were in the 4, mate. Of course you were.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you those guys who you picked up the ball and people couldn't get it off you?
Are you good at actual
Yeah.
football?
We're terrible, mate. We can't kick a ball to save our lives.
No, the reason I started doing keep-ups is because I used to play for academies, and before training, they would make us just do keep-ups for like hours before. Well, like, say if you're there an hour early, do it a 30 minutes early, you'd just be doing keep-ups.
Yeah.
And that's really how it started, to be honest.
And it's the same for me. You juggle the ball. I got to the point where I was about 16, did 27,000 keepy-uppies. You think to yourself, I might be alright at this.
How does that come about?
You ask your brother to count how many you can do, and he does it.
Well, was that for a world record or something?
No, that was just me.
That was a Thursday.
It was Thursday night.
About 27,000.
Yeah,
Or is that just about
that's my number.
Was he like...
What's your number?
Like 2,000.
Was he sort of trying to...
2,000.
I got bored after that.
Yeah, kind of 10 times as good.
27,000.
Yeah, it took me about 4 hours.
I was going to say.
But the thing is, once you can do 100 and then you can do 1,000, you can pretty much do as many as you want. It's just a mental thing after that. And then you've got the control, you've got the skills, so you start to learn around the world. And around the world becomes an easy thing to do, so it's a double. And then it's another combination. Then you learn to balance the ball on your head. And then before you know it, you're starting to do crazy stuff. And it takes a lot of time and perseverance and practice. But if you enjoy it like we do, and that's what we love to do, you have that natural ability, but you're willing to practice and practice and practice, and that's it.
I think it's telling, like the way the media shifted as well. It must have been massive for you. The fact that YouTube exists, the fact that these platforms, my Instagram day is brightened by seeing one of your videos. No, that sounds really
such
weird.
a lie.
But it's the fact that it's there. You're not just. Because look, this is what all this is. We're essentially all weirdos, aren't we? We're all, in our own little ways. We all have our individual things. A lot of it is especially spending time on your own, editing videos and practicing things and getting better, honing your craft. But because of the way the media shifted, you can now get out there. And as I say, when I see you on a it was like Santander outfit or something.
Yeah,
you do,
I've done it. Yeah,
Pepsi Max. No, what you do, you sit down and you go.
What are you laughing at?
No, but it's true, isn't it? I look at it and go, I take heart from that because it means that there's a new generation of people coming through.
And this is the thing, right? Obviously, I'm a few years older than Kieran here. I've grown the beard just to prove that point because we look so similar in age. But I've obviously done this as a full-time job for like 7 years now, and I started off, and I still do the live shows, but that was my kind of job, doing the live shows, corporate entertainment, halftime shows at Wembley, Old Trafford. I performed there a couple of times in front of 70,000 people, which is great. And I've kind of moved into the YouTube stuff. For Kieran, obviously as young and great as he is, he's a freestyler, but it's a whole different kind of freestyler. A YouTuber.
I've never done a show or anything like that.
He's horrendous. Live show, he's unbelievable, but it's a different type of thing. And obviously now we do a similar thing, but I've kind of come from doing the live shows, whereas Kieran is just extremely good at what he does, creative, entertaining with his videos that he puts out on YouTube. So
I appreciate that.
he paid me to say that.
Is he your hype man?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be his manager one day because obviously I'm 30 next year, so I've got like 6 months left and then I'm done.
But being a few years younger, I remember having a discussion with you about the people that you looked at and then tried to emulate, and it's those inspirations that make you go and do stuff because you know it's worth doing and it's okay and it's exciting.
You've seen it's possible as well, so you kind of base it on that.
Is that something that's happened to you in terms of getting into it?
Kieran, say you base your freestyle on me. Please say it.
Yeah. Well, there's guys like Dan and Farno and like Andrew Henderson. Like these are the guys. I remember when I first met you at the Adidas event, I was like, this is Dan Cutting.
Well, you couldn't get words
in
out,
the freestyle community.
But
like, there are guys like that who you look up to and think, it's cool to meet those in freestyle. But as YouTube goes, there's not that many that started YouTube like 10 years ago and they're really that I look up to pretty much. But as far as freestyle goes, there's a lot of guys.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
We've done all right. We both lost tonight, so it's
Congratulations on who you.
It's nice to be here.
Congratulations on being here. It's a free night out on the whistle, which we're very grateful for, aren't we, Kieran?
Very grateful.
So, guys, just quickly, if people watching at home, where can they check out your stuff?
Just head on to the internet.
On the internet.
Check out my channel. Have your day brightened on Instagram. Yeah, exactly. Daniel Cutting is my YouTube channel. So you can check that out, and DC Freestyle is all my social media. So Instagram's the main one. Don't bother with Twitter. I'm not on it a lot. Not interested.
Mine is Kieran Brown on YouTube, Kieran Brown on Twitter, and Kieran DB on Instagram.
And we do a lot of videos together.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've done loads. We did one last year where we did football skills on a swagway.
2 men, 1 bin.
So on a swagway.
Is it not a Segway?
Hoverboard.
Segway's the big one. Swagway's the little boards.
Get with it.
I know.
Sorry.
So, we casually put a video up and it said, I said about 1 million views in it, which ain't bad. So that's what we do.
Just another day.
Another day in the office.
Wasted me youth practicing volleys instead of keepy ups. That's what I went wrong.
So that's
Anyway,
it?
yeah, what a night, what an occasion.
Time for a pint.
Yeah, it is time for everyone to have a pint and enjoy it. Let us know in the comments below any thoughts you've had on any of the winners so far tonight. If you saw your favourites win, let us know. If you're disappointed anyone didn't, go mad. It won't change anything. It might, it will. It will change anything. You know, the internet's filled with loads of articles about how Donald Trump's going to be overturned. So let's believe it's possible.
So we could be winners in our own way.
We can be heroes just for one day. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us on the live stream tonight, James. You've been an absolute sensation.
Thank you. Mate. Thank you.
Oh,
you've been great. Good speech.
He's such a good guy.
Cheers. Time for a drink.
Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to YouTube, like on Facebook, get on Twitter, all that shit. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Oh, no, not Vine. No, it's gone. Sorry.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next year.
Peace.